All right, what happened last time?
Last time we
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, right.
Or whatever that is.
Took
Yeah.
all of my frontal lobe to not say that, and somebody else said it, so that makes me feel very valid. Thank you. So we were heading to Crow Ridge, right at the edge of the Ethereum Lake. We realized that there was a ton of bad stuff in the lake, so we avoided that as best we could while skirting along the outside edge of the lake, like right along the tree line to get as close as we could, trying to be sneaky, trying to be stealthy. We realized that like Ethereum might be like a potential fallen mageocracy. There was some kind of deep lore stuff going on there. We found a camp of like a bunch of beefy monsters, and we tried to do a good surprise. And Faith had a really smart play where she entombed a rock in a rock.
It was really cool.
It was fantastic. That would have been a much worse encounter if not for that big brain play. And then we fought a bunch of them. And then we realized that the trees were alive with the sound of music, and they were trying to kill us too. So we fought them as we fled to the interior of Crow Ridge, tried to sneak around again, and triggered a trap is the last thing that I wrote down. So I think we're about to have a bad time.
Yeah.
All right.
So, to reiterate, you began walking through a thick, dense, and muddy hallway lined with torches, each step seemingly more difficult than the last. As you got about halfway down the corridor, about a 100-foot corridor, 50 feet down, and the leader of the pack here, you became aware of the fact that each step seemed to be releasing an aroma of methane. The moment this registers, your foot hits something hard and you immediately regret it. The sound of a closing bear trap is muffled by the heavy pitch. But you watch in horror as the torches that line the walls drop off their scions and a slow-moving blaze starts at the edge of the muddy corridor. They fall, igniting it! The blaze moves. What was it, 10 feet a second, I believe? So
Yeah, I cast Wall of Force.
We're in an initiative. But okay.
Let me do it.
Oh wait, I had to roll initiative.
We're gonna go to initiative, but it sounds like Justin prepared.
He's a smart man.
What
I'm
is
not
what
dealing
is
with this.
what is
Wait,
Wall of
can you
Force
make
do?
the Wall of Force like a sphere around all of us and we can just hamster roll our way through this hallway?
Hell yeah, brother.
It's not how the spell works, but okay.
That'd be so sick.
It says I can form it into a hemispherical dome or sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. So, I mean,
And do that.
It'd be a tight squeeze for all of us, though.
I can also just make it a wall that just blocks it. It's really...
True. But then we have to worry about bear traps. What initiative
Yeah,
are we
I
at?
just don't want to die, brother.
I agree.
Hey, brother. I just don't.
Brother.
I just got to see another morning rise, another pretty woman. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Hell yeah, brother.
Alright, which initiative?
4.
Great.
Initiative 4.
That's an initiative. That's
All right.
one of them.
Do you mean the one that I rolled bad on?
I mean, we're good in this situation. Show goes first.
Matthias
Oh my
goes first.
God.
Your dex is. Oh
It's
no,
all-
it's his
I-
Blade song. He's a Blade
That was
song
by
boy.
far the
Maybe.
worst initiative.
Yeah,
What's
well,
your dex?
I mean,
Mine?
I'm
Yeah.
going to start implementing, by the way,
18.
a dice roll camera, kind of like the box of Doom once this guy has, but
Okay.
I want to have a camera for certain rolls I want you guys to see, just so you can feel
Oh,
the
God.
dice
Just
purposely
so you can
saying
feel the
fuck
fucking
you.
tension.
So you want to increase my blood pressure?
Yes, 100%.
All right. I'm on board.
I am doing massive upgrades this month. Part of like the other stuff I'm doing is D&D upgrade month. Like every day I
That's
wake
so
up with a
fun.
chipper in my step.
You guys are gonna be so weirded out when you come to my house and I have like a cardboard cutout that's hand painted, hand drawn on.
Fine.
This like
And it's gonna be
gross.
just as good, if not better.
be fun.
That's the best part about D&D, because it's gonna be in person. It's gonna be like 1,000 times better. I need all these bells
it's
and
gonna be fun.
whistles to keep everybody. All right. Anyway, so 5 feet per second. Gotcha. It moves at 5 feet per second. So, what is the initiative of the fire?
Initiative 4, you said,
Yes. So
Well, he's
it's
rolling
fire as well.
for the fire.
So, Show is gonna go first, most likely, or Matthias, depending on your dex.
I'm gonna belay my action to go after Show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Wall of Force
Okay.
in front of our party.
In front of your party?
Between like the
Between
fire
us and the
yeah,
fire.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
behind your party.
Yeah.
The torches fell on the walls behind you.
Heel
And they're
turn.
slowly
That would be kind of funny.
show a wall of force on the other side.
Ah.
Goodbye, friends.
Encasing the gas with us in the fire.
Yo, he's roasting us alive. Yeah, that's.
You see Faith being like, no, not like this. We had a thing. Right? It was you fuckers that had the stupid trap them radiate
microwave
thing.
combo?
The microwave.
Yep.
Yeah,
Combo,
that was
yeah.
us. Yeah.
Sickos.
Yeah, that was us. That was great. Operation Microwave.
Operation
many-
Microwave.
So many more operations we have yet to explore.
Okay, how long is it though? 10 foot by 10 foot panel. How many you can up to 10?
I mean, I could alternatively make like a dome that encases the party. Whichever one, makes you feel
Yeah,
good.
How wide is the hallway?
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it depends. I want to know how wide the hallway is. So whichever solution,
probably
like,
15 feet would have been the length of the hallway. So go.
I mean, I could definitely do that then.
yeah.
He can
But
just
if-
like
If we need the dome, I can do the dome.
he can like fold panels so there's like multiple
Yeah.
layers of wall of force.
Yeah, that's literally
All right. So show at the top of the order, cast wall of force. You guys are 50 feet. You're right in the middle. And you guys wait 6 seconds. And the fire just burns its way up against the wall of force.
Yep,
And Peter's out.
easy.
Oh, I'm glad you're around.
I've saved
Yeah.
everybody.
Hey man, I gotta pull my weight because you guys
Listen.
do some really cool stuff.
Does somebody have a bear trap around their ankle right now?
Somebody did. Whoever was leading the group.
I think it was Ganu. I think Ganu was trying
I
to
was-
lead us.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Let me
saving-
let me try and get that off of you. I would like to try and disarm that trap.
I didn't
Yes.
feel anything. What happened?
Go ahead and make
There's-
a...
you literally
Check
have a
for
bear
traps.
trap around your ankle.
Oh my god!
He's bleeding profusely. The
Sleight of
methane
hand
just smells so
disarm,
good. It's just getting him high.
right? Nat 20.
Guys,
That's a
like, I'm so
35.
high right
35? Oh, yeah, with ease. A rudimentary person would fuck this up and cause further damage to their ally. You used to set these all the time in the past for reasons that won't be
now.
disclosed.
Do I take
There are all kinds
You
of
did
fire
earlier.
elementals.
But it's fine.
Fire elementals around the
Okay,
swamp.
fair enough.
Susceptible to bear traps.
Definitely nothing. Okay, I need everybody to roll D6 for me.
A D6?
Yep. Everybody.
Roro Shaggy.
But why?
Ooh, 6.
5.
3. I don't know what to
Okay.
feel.
2?
Okay. All of you guys are able to move 30 feet down the hallway. Everybody roll another 1d6 for me.
Oh boy.
Can I be
6.
examining for bear traps as we're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
Can I keep up the wall of force, by the way?
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can concentrate on it, so
concentration,
I can
yeah.
just
It's not up to me.
reshape it however I feel like it.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I think I might make a dome around the party as we move forward.
Okay. You change from the wall of force, the dome shifts around you guys, and you can move it as you go, because as long as you're
Yes,
concentrating.
that's exactly what I'm doing, yeah.
Yep. So as you're doing that, you're waiting in case, and you can notice that it burned up and stopped, but the rest of the floor still is very flammable at this point, but all the torches fell, so you guys seem okay at the moment.
You never know.
You never know.
The scariest thing a DM can do is be honest.
What was the D6 for rolls for everybody? I think Hunter,
3.
you're
I
fine.
I got a
you're fine.
6 this round.
You're fine. And you were checking for traps. You were investigating. Give me an investigation check.
Absolutely. I rolled a 2 on my d6, just so you know.
Okay.
And that is pretty good. Wow, I'm rolling well now. 23 on the investigation.
As you're going down the hallway, you're able to point out, Matthias, you can see where in the mud there is like a mound or maybe a little bit of metal poking through, and you're able to direct the entirety of the party, the last 30 feet of the hallway, to another ledge that's off all the mud and by a door. And you guys are now successfully out of the mud, out of the trap. Nice job. There's like
Nice.
about 50 or more bear traps laid out throughout this entire
Wow.
section. So you
That's
guys
a
missed
lot
them
of
all.
traps. You know, you'd think that they would have, like, done something other than just bury them in mud, but I guess it works, so we can't really knock them for it.
I mean, all they need to do is hold you there for the fire to get you, so...
That's true.
A creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of the flame suffers 22 points on average fire damage.
I had 21 HP.
Every single one of those bear traps takes an average of 11 piercing damage and is grappled.
Ouch.
Wow.
That's a good trap, though.
That's a great trap.
It's a fun
Awesome
hallway.
encounter. But,
Yeah.
you know, high level stuff. Shut up, nerd!
That's an interesting idea for an encounter. It sure would be a shame if I had a 5th level spell.
Hey.
Wizard's boring and wimpy to start. After a certain level, it's wimpy, hefty.
Yeah, dude.
No in between. There's never that point. It's just like,
No
wizards are
between
pretty all
for-
right. No, anyway. As you guys get to the door, you can hear voices on the opposite side of the door. Let me just make sure. Where was that? Yes, okay. You hear people talking in tongues, basically. And first not here to be like, can I read it? So that doesn't help. So they're talking in some bastardized version of Druidic language, and especially in D&D, I specifically like make Druid language its own language, thanks to like Celtic lore and the Druidic, like the Wicker Man stuff and all that. I'm like,
I think it makes sense.
It gets its own shit.
Druidic is its own language.
It is in D&D. It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that because I never
Yeah,
really
there's-
saw it listed.
Yeah, druids get druidic and rogues get thieves' can. Those are like two unique languages to those
Perfect. Okay,
classes.
I was hoping so,
Druidic.
and no one's ever corrected me, but this is the first time I was just going to put it out there like, hey, just double checking in
Yeah,
case
no, that's
anybody's a little
100%.
butthurt.
It is a language.
Oh, this is lovely. I mean, of course it should. It's just normally not in the list of shit you pick when you add an extra language, so
Yeah.
awesome. Anyway, so you're hearing that go down. So Ganu, you speak bits of Druid because you speak Druidic and you understand
speak
Druidic, but
yeah.
their version of it, you know, dialects and such. So you get the gist, you get the summary of them as you hear them like they're probably burning. If they're not, we're ready for them as soon as they come through this door. Are you ready? The other person's like, yep. You ready? And they're like, yep. So you're able to understand that there is an ambush waiting for you as soon as you go into level 1 into the next room because it's trap triggered.
All right, guys. There's a couple people waiting for us. They're ready to jump us as soon as we go through.
Does anyone need? Do we have anything we could throw in there to draw their fire? Or maybe, I don't know, blow them up?
I could send the simulacrum in if you want.
I mean,
Tail at 1 HP. Hiya! Right next to you.
Yeah.
He's everything burnt, broken, half his face
Me-
missing,
yeah.
empty on the inside.
I
see the
have an idea of
cosmos.
something we could do.
Mhm.
I think we've done this before, so it'll be fun. I'm gonna go up to the door, but
Yeah.
like not actually go to it, and just turn around, take like 30 seconds to get an image
Mhm.
of the hallway, and then I'm gonna back up and drop a silent image of the hallway, pull the Mission Impossible again.
Yeah, sure.
So it looks like the hallway is just empty
Yeah.
of how it looked when
That's
I
good.
took an image. And because and then like I'll point out to you, and because I'm telling you guys that it's an illusion, you guys can see right through it.
Nice. I'll cast Pass Without Trace, dropping the Force Wall, just in case we want to be stealthy.
Yep.
okay. Is the play here to open the door and try and draw them in?
I want to see if they'll open the door after some time.
Okay.
We let it wait like 10, 15 minutes, see if they check.
Should I, like-
or
Can anyone?
I could throw something at the door.
I was thinking maybe if there was any way that we could affix ourselves to the ceiling, that'd be super cool. like ambush them if we could like draw them in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, if we can all take up some kind of hidden
What does the
position, I
ceiling
can.
look like?
Your classic stone temple type of ceiling. You can latch onto it in ways if you had some sort of sticky material, if you had some sort of ability.
I'm sorry, just like somebody like putting glue on their hands so that they could climb and then getting to the top and be like, all right, I'm gonna pull my hand off so I can cast the. Oh no!
All right, a small teaser. I have been going nuts overhauling useful weapons and potions to buy and in like one-time use stuff for your campaigns, and like this is literally an example of future things to be looking forward to, of like something that allows you to go up a wall one time. Like these sort of like
I
things to
like
fix.
items like that because it kind of does away with the like, oh, I gotta save it for the right time thing, or it's like just use it, just have fun.
Yep.
you know?
There's a huge revamp coming to the things you can buy system, because that's fun for players. Like you get all this money, well, what can I use it on? So, that's well
Speaking of which, I'm gonna use my once a day grease to grease the hallway, so that way when we get into our positions, I'm gonna wait until we're in our positions, then I'm gonna use grease on the hallway, so that if they decide to
You
come
said it's a
through,
stone temple?
yeah.
they'll have difficult terrain.
Okay, guys. What if I stone shaped something up there that was like a little ledge we could all stand on? And then we just climbed up and just stood up there.
I like it. I like
Let's
it.
do it.
Do that. Joe, you're
it's a
full
cool
of good
idea,
ideas right now.
but I will point out there's probably still a lot to this place, and you've
Yeah.
already burned one of your high level spells.
We'll just
Oh, my
ascend.
Talon can just do it. Tal can just do it.
That's fair.
I can just have Tal do it. It's fine.
It's fine.
It
I
is
appreciate
fine.
it.
I'm 100% that half of Tell's face is cracked and missing. He's hollow on the inside, and all you see, instead of inside a person, is stars in the universes and nebulas on the inside of the simulator.
Do you have a soul? No,
I don't know how to
hope
answer
not.
that. I don't know how to answer that, and Tal definitely doesn't know how to
I
answer that.
truly, sincerely hope that the answer is no, so I'm just gonna operate based off of that assumption.
My assumption, young Matthias, is that
I'm older than you.
the
Tell leans down next to Matthias's ear on the side of his face that's all fucked up and broke, and he goes, "Every time I die, a part of Show's soul dies."
okay,
that's so
that's
metal.
no. That's not how magic works.
That you each go to a different place.
No, this is Full Metal Alchemist just.
No.
Does I go like this? And then I get another copy of me.
This
You
is
know that's not how
one-
Full Metal Alchemist works. You
This
know
is-
that's not how Full Metal Alchemist
I'm
works.
just-
This is
I put stuff together.
100%.
Equivalent exchange.
This is 100% just shows personality, being like, Matthias doesn't know magic.
I truly do not.
I just know
believe you.
anything.
Just pure fucking with him.
I can say anything I want.
Oh shit, I guess we'll see you in hell then.
All right, so we've got a illusion of the hallway, and we've got a little attachment. So even if they just randomly fire down the hallway,
Yeah, we're just up top. Yeah,
Yep.
it's
So, yeah.
perfect.
we'll just, I guess, just
Yeah.
hang out here and
I
wait
can get
until
big.
they open.
I can get big. I'm gonna get big. I can get
You
big
should
right
save
now.
that. You should save
I
It's a
that.
can-
little,
I
it's a
can get
little
big again.
small. It's a
Amber,
little
I can
small
make you
for you to
small
be
right
big.
But
now.
well, I could get big,
You
and then I
don't
can't
stop.
get out the door, and then I could get
If
big.
you don't stop, I'm gonna make you small, and then Tel's gonna make you even smaller than that.
And for climbs up.
Once everybody's in position, I'm gonna use the socks of slickening to create grease in there, and get up there myself.
Okay.
Oh my god! I just realized if I have Tel do the enlarge thing, we
Oh,
can go
you could be
even
gigantic,
further.
we can do it!
Go even further beyond.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Bear prints out another Annafirth mini. Gigantic size.
Godzilla Firth again.
Guys, he killed Sheila. We have to take the W.
Annafirth casts Stinking Cloud because he farted.
Okay, so this is what we're going with.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah,
the illusion,
yeah.
we've got the hidey hole.
All right. 5 minutes go by. Ganu, you hear. Think they're dead? 5 more minutes go by.
I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna do something.
I gotta hold his shoulders. Just get him. Just wait. Just wait.
I can't do it.
I
can't.
don't. You can. I believe
Ganu,
you.
if you want, what we could do, guys, is we could have Ganu go in as like a wild shape of some kind of animal, and like be annoying or whatever, and then draw them back out in here.
I could use prestidigitation.
Be
to,
patient. Just be patient.
Hold on,
guys.
I'm gonna be a ram and sneak through the door.
I could throw my voice down the hallway so that I could say like, "Oh shit, I'm still in the trap, and the fire didn't kill me. Somebody please come and end my suffering."
My invisible mage hand just slaps everyone. Just like, be patient. It'll work.
I can get big.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is great.
I swear, I'm not a one-trick pony.
Oh
I'm a one-trick stallion.
What if my beautiful face gets bigger?
Oh,
Wear
he's
a
a winner.
helmet, Anne Firth. Anne.
Good to go.
All right, so
you go.
Ganu, do you ignore your friends and plow forward after 5 minutes of boredom?
5 minutes. He's fine.
Guys, this is taking too long.
I will use prestidigitation to throw my voice down the hallway where the barrel
Okay.
traps are.
Okay.
Say, "Oh God, somebody please help!"
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like they're still dying. All right.
Fire didn't kill me. I'm just here. My wounds have cauterized, so I'm not bleeding.
That doesn't seem right. On the other side of the wall. Yeah, what's up? Ganu. It's only been 5 minutes.
I'm gonna.
Yeah? What are you gonna do, Ganu? Don't listen to
I'm
Hunter.
just staring daggers at everybody.
He's so boring. What are you doing, Ganu?
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the door.
As you go to cast Eldritch Blast at the
That's a good
door,
thing.
Matthias, your commie spirit, just like, hey, there's some copper under the mud. There's some copper under
mud?
there.
Okay. Like, is it in a scary location?
Yeah, it's probably one of the bear traps.
Okay.
But it's letting you know there's some of the bear traps are made of copper.
Excellent.
They're literally made of.
Yeah, Ganu, blast the door.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll damage for the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So Eldritch Blast, I believe I get 3.
If you're gonna do that, go down there. I still want to enact Operation Ambush.
10. We're still ambushing. We're
Yep,
just
we're just blasting the door.
blasting the
We're not
door.
ambushing.
Yeah, but what if they calculate the
Completely
angle that the
now.
door got blasted from?
Ambush
and
is
they got
ambush.
the top?
Please. This is no. We're getting them in the room. We're not gonna just sit here. Okay, so that's
Okay,
gonna
if you want to go in there, I'm just saying you can retreat back.
I'm just like pinching by the bridge of my nose.
Yep,
so
yep.
I can't wait 5 minutes.
Well, it's been 5 technically. It's been 5.
Okay, that's 12 damage.
Long time.
Okay.
We only have a certain amount of time every day. People are dying, Faith. Don't be selfish.
The door explodes off its hinges and cracks. It breaks in on itself, but it doesn't go into the room or into your room. It cracks open where the blast is. You hear. Normally the fire doesn't hit the door. You see an individual start getting closer. Another one's like, hey! What if it's a trap? The other one's like, why would it be a trap? Like, we trapped them, right? Just like, but didn't they just fight everybody outside? Okay, but like, they basically lost. They ran away, so they're basically dead, and we're mopping them up right now.
I'm basically dead, but I'm not dying.
Okay.
Everything hurts. Somebody please come kill me.
Okay, baby. Although
Wait, that last line.
All right, I'm gonna fucking, because they're all fucking idiots. From the vantage point I have,
Yeah.
I am then going to drop a
You're above the door in my mind, unless you guys had
Yes.
differently. You're above the door this way, not looking down. The door is here, and you guys did it up, so you're when they come out of the door, you're gonna come down and ambush.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Pretty
Okay,
much.
so you can't
So-
see into the door right now.
I can't. I know I can't see like super far, but like even just like 5-ish feet in.
I mean, I
Were-
can send Agilix in
Were
there if
we?
you want.
Because I stepped back to make the illusion, so I wasn't.
Oh,
I was
you're not up
planning
there?
I was still. I thought we were gonna be behind the illusion still.
I don't think anybody's behind illusion.
Oh.
We're
the
above
leg.
the
So
illusion.
we don't need
as
to be
far as I know.
Yeah,
whatever.
so the illusion's
Because
here.
we're in the
I'm just.
outcropping.
Forget it. Forget
the
it.
was up
illusion.
here.
Forget about it.
I'm gonna get
You were so
big.
patient a minute ago.
Big time? Is it big time?
No, Manifirth. I can send
Oh.
Agilix in there if you want to know what's
Oh my
going on.
God. Okay, if we don't do anything in like a minute, I'm just gonna go in there and mop those guys up.
I mean,
All right, Ganu. you
based
do
off
that.
of-
So it sounds that sounded a little. When has anybody ever begged for death? And then you hear another was like
so many times.
plenty of times. That's our our
many
thing. We tortured them and then we finished them off. And the other guy is just like, I mean, if it's your funeral, if you guys really want to go out there, I'm not going to stop you. But like, none of this seems right. Like, why don't we see them? There's a hole in the door, and I literally don't see anybody laying out there, but we can hear it. Why doesn't that doesn't track? Half
May
the
I
thing's burned.
make-
Why is only half the thing burned? I can see the mud still. What's that about?
May I make
Think
a
too much.
performance?
And you hear a wild shape.
Okay, all right. We're good. Never mind.
And the door gets ripped off its hinges and thrown on the inside. And then you guys peering in. Everybody give me stealth checks. With pass without trace.
You're welcome. See?
As you
This plan was
there's-
so good.
There's three claws. Go to the side of a door. Go to another side of the door. And the head starts pushing its way through. And it's this big lizard dinosaur looking, kind of the equivalent of like an Allosaurus, is starting to put its head through. Massive, sharp teeth. It is oversized for this area for certain.
44 on my stealth check.
Matthias
22.
disappears from the universe.
Okay.
16.
24.
Okay.
I
16.
would like.
Shit.
You hear it just. It passes through the doorway. Well, its head goes deeper in as the claws like surge and its entire body starts trying to go through, but it can't. And it's just looking side to side. And actually, to be fair, they wouldn't have seen, the room would have looked exactly normal thanks to your illusion. They wouldn't have seen through that. One of them would have. Wait, what's the DC on that,
Well,
actually?
It's an investigation of 20 to see through the illusion.
Oh, investigation. Okay, then no. They were doing perception, so strike that, retcon that, don't worry about it. But they still wouldn't have seen anybody. That still makes sense, where they're hearing a voice but not seeing anybody. As its giant snout is coming through, think like Jurassic Park 2 when it's going inside the tents type of deal here. Its nose is just about to touch the edge of the illusion. So anything your group is doing, it is unaware of all of you in your entirety. Except no one rolled for Anfirth, but that's okay.
I can roll brand.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You guys succeeded enough.
Always.
Dude, my eyes look so dreamy right now. If those are my actual
They look really
color,
good.
right?
They're so
Just a
cute.
light.
Oh yeah.
Real quick,
I'm like
this
the
guy's
dreamboat.
obviously too large. He's blocking the path
Yep.
for everybody else. So this is as good of a shot at an ambush that we'll probably get right. I think. Okay, in that case, I'm going to, taking the cue from my kami, going to cast animate objects, and I'm going to animate the bear traps and send them all flying at the Allosaurus.
That's gangster as heck. I have that spell and I haven't used it once.
So that would be up to how large would you say the traps are?
Initiative 1.
There's actually a specific size for
Yeah, bear trap
trap.
has a specific size, so they'll all just
Okay.
be zipping, zopping to the thing's face and clamping on.
Hell
Give them
yeah.
the clamps!
Hunting trap. They're 25 pounds, so they're pretty big.
Okay, so probably like a medium size.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they
So
all
that
are going
is
to do 11 points of piercing damage, and we'll multiply that by, I'd say 14 of them were probably copper.
Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Ganu is 21 in the initiative. Matthias is 14. And Faith is 3. And Firth will give him a 10. Show will be a 17. Okay. All right. So all those traps go on. This is a quote-unquote surprise round. There is no surprise condition, but you guys have an entire round because this individual did not view you. You did stealth, so everybody on your team gets an attack. Matthias used his to deal how much damage?
So you said 11 times 14.
Yeah.
So give me one moment and I will calculate that.
I'm just gonna be out blasting.
Just gonna blast them.
Can I do things?
That's
Actually, you guys-
154 points of piercing
yeah,
damage.
immediately ends wild shape.
Yeah, that tracks.
All the things go, and you see the individual gets knocked out of it. You see this orc with all the different tattoos, the tribal druidic tattoos on the individual, and you see it just, he's holding his chest at this point and spitting blood. He's on death's door.
That's gonna be a
That's
fuck
great.
ton of Eldritch Blast damage.
Your Eldritch, well, in initiative order, Ganu gets to go first.
Yes, I know.
Yo,
Ganu, what would you like to do?
I would like to.
Kill him.
Oh, I guess I used that already. Okay,
Druid fight.
Which initiative? Initiative 1 you said?
one.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Initiative
Uno.
one.
Singular.
Yeah, so I am going to.
Oh, I thought it was 4. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm
Four's
going
your
to
final upgrade.
cast Guardian of Nature.
Oh boy, this is a good spell. This is a cool spell.
As a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to pick Primal Beast.
Okay.
So Bestial 4, I've used it before.
Yes.
I get covered in like fur, face of features, pick
Yep.
up barrel. I'm faster, I gain dark vision, strength, attack rolls have advantage, and melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 force damage on a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to cast that as a bonus action, then I'm going to come down all feral and swing at him with
You have,
my...
I will give you advantage. You're attacking from a high position.
Sweet, I will take advantage.
And you will tell me what, if you hit, do not roll damage, there is no point.
So that's going to be a 17.
To hit,
Yeah.
that is his armor class.
Nice.
I rolled really low, but I get a high bonus. Whew, thank God, I got nervous there.
So you come down and just slice right through his neck, and onto the ground he goes. As you're all feral and jacked up, and you're like, yeah!
That is my turn.
Cool. One of the Untamed Creed gets to go now. You guys hear a bird call, and it just zips towards Ganu. Deck saving throw at disadvantage, Ganu?
Is this his turn?
Yes. He's making an attack against you, and you're making a deck saving throw.
Yeah.
I thought we had a surprise round.
Surprise, right?
You're totally right. It's a surprise round. JK. Ha 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 ha. I didn't reveal that important information. Show's up next.
It's not that important.
Cool. Can I bonus action Blade Song
Yeah.
and then attack
What?
the guy that just wild shaped out?
He's dead now.
He's
Ganu
he's
decapitated
dead
him.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ganu cut him in half.
I cut him and I came.
Uh, All right, then I'll just drop down and then probably just cast a Steel Lane Strike on the rest of the people in the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Which two? Well, there's two people in the room you see right now. One would be a half elf, and the other one looks to be a dwarf.
Well, both of them then.
Yeah. So what does that do?
27 to hit
You betcha.
and 20 to hit.
Yep.
Well, they each take 10 force damage.
Okie doke.
So the first one takes 39.
Don't know why I was ever worried.
The other one takes
Never worried.
We're gaming.
34.
Okie doke.
We are gaming.
So what you see is just, you just see me disappear, and then you just see a bunch of slashes, and then I just reappear back where I was.
He crit. Nice.
As they get sliced and diced and cut, you see the two of them just shocked and bewildered, and you can see one, the elf is like, you fucking morons, while the dwarf is just like, an ambush?
How the tables have turned.
Matthias.
The table.
Okay, I did use my attack.
You did, so goodbye. Anfirth,
okay.
I don't care about you anymore. Anfirth.
That's fine.
You literally killed a guy. Anfirth.
We're good.
What do you guys want Anfirth to do? You want him to stay quiet?
No, he's gonna drop down. It's so big.
No, he can't get the door if he gets big, by the by.
Why don't we could just have him go in and smack a dude a couple of
Are
times,
you
right?
controlling him or am I controlling him?
You can control him. It's your
should,
brother.
you should do it.
I'm gonna fucking have him just drop down,
Yes.
run in the room, and slap things with his flail.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good to
The
me.
logical conclusion.
Elf or dwarf?
Let's go with the elf-looking one.
Sure. They both have like bark armor on, the two of them, and the elf is holding his staff while the dwarf is holding
perfect.
a massive warhammer.
I'm actually gonna do a booming blade on the elf,
I don't believe you.
so that's gonna probably not. That's a 14 to hit.
No.
Oh no.
So
as
he whips.
Anfirth runs in, you see he's just looking at him the whole time. He's like, is this the whole plan? And as Anfirth rolls in, he's like, booming blade attack! And the thing, he just parries it with his wood staff, and he's just like, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have two attacks, or that's it, just one attack?
It's
He
because
cast a cantrip.
I cast a cantrip. It just requires a melee attack to do.
All right, Faith, what do you want to do?
Faith is gonna jump down, and since her original target's gonna die, she's gonna unleash the Eldritch Blast she was casting at the other ones. So I guess the dwarf, if that's the one that's more easily seen.
Sure.
I rolled kind of ridiculous though,
Okay.
so because
It
well,
happens.
Feels good.
would I still have gotten advantage from kind of this surprisey round? Because that's what I originally rolled. I will say.
Sure. They're still pretty
Okay.
shocked.
Yeah. If you'll give me that, then I'll take it. So that's gonna be the first one is a nat 20.
Nice.
The second one is like 30, and then the last one is 24.
Yeah, they all hit.
Mm-hmm.
So the nat 20, or so all for total damage.
Yeah, just give me total damage.
That's gonna be. $46 force
Nice.
damage.
With a cantrip. Trivial.
You see the dwarf, like his armor lights on fire, and his chest is singed. All of his hairs have been burned off, and you can see him get feral. He smashes his hammer into the ground. He's looking real rough.
I forgot to calculate my poison damage because I have
Yeah, sure.
a glowstone invocation on my casting.
Yeah, do what you want, punk.
So
Not
that's
too
an
bad.
extra 7 poison damage
Yeah, get him.
to the
Yep.
dwarf.
It's on
You got
Del's
it.
store. He's waiting in the car for death to come out so they can go to the movies.
Ganu. And it's your turn.
I'm
Top of the
already
round.
again? Sweet.
Yep.
I'm going to aim my feral rage at the dwarf,
Go for it.
and I will swing at him with my reflection blade.
Okay, go for it. As you snarling up and your beast-like form comes up to him, you see he's a little excited for this. You can see the blood rushing through the adrenaline. These individuals are thrilled to finally be back in the fight, be in this primal state. But you also hear the comment from the dwarf being like, couldn't take us on one-on-one. You had to throw an ambush, didn't you?
Hey man, you sound cool. You want to switch sides?
That's gonna be an 18.
18 does hit.
Nice.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll damage. Oh my god, I'm rolling so bad. Okay, that's better. Yes.
A pumpkin spice shirt? What the hell's the rest of the shirt?
I was
I
just
Is it
will
a joke?
explain. I'll explain
It's
later.
got to be a joke. Brian's not
Kind
that.
of. Kind of.
It's got to be something.
yeah.
Kind of worries me now. Has she? Oh, boy, you fucking-
Ryan, he
You
could
get a girlfriend, and then they start
no.
putting up
Everybody's
live,
basic
laugh,
fuck.
love in their
Predate.
bathroom.
They do too.
Fuck.
They really do.
It predates that.
That doesn't make it better.
He was living, laughing, and loving way before Steph.
She just allowed him to live his true self. He was just hiding it from us because he knew what assholes we would be.
So that's 25 slashing
You got it.
and 2 psychic.
You cut through him. His blood slaps against the ground in a beautifully gore-filled arc onto the ground as you cut through with your reflection blade. And then you see afterwards, there's like a smack in his head. Veins bulge as that psychic damage hits him afterwards. Psychic force, either way, it still works.
It was psychic.
Psychic damage. Cool, I was right. Okay, that was your first attack. He's looking really rough. Really,
I
really
only
rough.
get 1 attack.
Oh, I love to hear that, man.
Yeah,
One
so
took 9
I can explain
attacks
this
against me and
quickly
hit on every
for the
one.
shirt.
Pumpkin
Basically,
spice, everything.
Everything.
Everything nice and it's got Hello Kitty on there.
That's adorable.
I don't think that's better.
So it's not fair. So basically, we started a tradition where during the harvest moon we have a harvest fest, and we do pumpkin carving and vote on the best pumpkins, and the best pumpkin, whoever made the best pumpkin is the pumpkin spice queen, and they get a shirt that has to do with that.
So you are the pumpkin spice queen.
You're the
Yes.
pumpkin queen.
Yes,
The queen of the pumpkins.
It immediately became a Ryan story. I'm so upset. I'm so fucking mad.
Oh, it reminds me of good
90%
times
the way
with my
through,
friends.
and then all of a sudden, right back to a Ryan story.
It's wonderful.
I just
Cherished memories.
he's always him. He's so consistent. It's so why you never even have like a week where you're just weird. It's always you. You're always you. Because
They're talking about Harvest
as
Moon. It's
Ryan
like, this
said
could've gone in a number of
I
different ways.
lived the entire like month of Ryan being like, fuck yeah, pumpkin carving contest. He's like, I'm gonna fucking win. And he fucking won. As he, I mean, this is just.
He's the protagonist. We're just living in his world.
This was the second year. Tommy won the first year.
I'm sure he
Obviously.
did, which only made your character arc that much more determined the second year.
Yeah.
He had his anime montage for
Oh
training.
my
Yeah.
God.
You didn't come in last the first year, that I'm sure of.
Did you buy a special tool to carve your pumpkin?
He probably with his hand.
I think one of my friends had some stuff.
No, I don't
Or,
care
like-
anymore. We're done. Fuck are you. We're
All
moving on. I hate this. I hate every bit of this. All right, what are we doing again? Who has
It's
turn?
Show's turn. I
No,
think.
it's not.
Okay.
It is a bad guy's turn.
Wait, they get to play the game too?
Yes, they do.
They're not allowed to play.
How long is the ambush? Are we through the first hour already? It can't be. No. All right. So I just don't hear the music anymore. Is it still playing?
I also don't hear the music.
Monsters.
Hello?
Is anybody there? Yeah, just okay, whatever. Okay. Bad guy turn. Now, so everybody in a straight line would be Ganu, Sho, not Matthias, Anfirth, and Faith. I need all of you to give me deck saving throws.
I am hiding in my hidey hole.
All right. Faith has a nice whiff.
Okay.
Oh.
Anfirth only gets 11.
Okay. Fail. Ganu, Mr. Happy Fuck Face. What do you got?
Already said it. I have a total 20.
Oh, 20. Okay. I didn't hear you. Go. Yep. Save. Did I miss everybody's? What the fuck? Everyone else's X checks. I got the 2 Anfirth and Faith. What is the? Actually, just shows left.
21.
Okay. So it's only the Shia crew. The elf wild shapes into a phoenix and explodes forward. You guys
so
dodge
cool.
out of the way, and both Anfirth and Faith, you guys get hit by the phoenix, and it pushes you guys over the mud, and then the mud explodes because the methane's still there. So all that fireball goes off, and so that will be a total of
I'm in danger.
I'm gonna say, and then what's its attack as well? A little mixy mix here, a little marky mark mix. It's gonna be 44 points of fire damage from the explosion, and it's got a roll to hit on you too. 18 for Faith and 19 for Anfirth to hit.
It does hit Faith.
Love when I
Not
hear
at
that shit.
Anfirth.
And that'll be.
You thought 19 could hit Anfirth?
Yeah, I know that one. That will be 28 points of piercing damage as it bites through you as the flames explode around in this just display of chaotic, fiery, elemental energy.
Faith goes to unconscious.
I love to hear that in the morning. Okay, and that is the creature's turn. Show, it's your turn.
Anfirth has
I'm attacking.
Okay. Which one?
Phoenix, please.
The Phoenix ran away from you, remember? It pushed him into the place, so you... Oh, no, you just dodged out of the way, so you can definitely do it. You're still in the hallway because you disappeared towards and then you were still back with your attack. It was a ranged attack.
Yep.
Gotcha with your magic nonsense. Yeah, go ahead and attack the Phoenix.
22, or
That
21,
hits.
sorry.
That hits.
And 29. Oh,
That
God,
hits.
that definitely hits, yeah. Ugh.
The Phoenix is shedding a bright light in a 60-foot radius. Dim, an additional dim for 60 more feet. The entire place is illuminated. You can see all the smoke going up to the air.
47.
As it all burns. Is any of that fire damage? It is immune to fire damage, and I know you use fire damage.
7 of it is lightning. The
Okay.
other
Nope, you're good.
is just slashing.
Nice.
Eh,
As you start cutting through it with your Kusarigama.
yeah, good. Close
You got
enough.
it. I don't know why you're doubting yourself. You got it.
I said it really fast. That was why. Because
Yeah,
I was
that's right.
really
You just gotta
fast.
say it.
Yeah,
You
you
just
nailed
gotta-
it.
We'll just ignore
You
it.
nailed it. You're a fucking genius.
Big brain.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
And then for
Yeah.
Tell's turn, can I
Yep.
have Tell try to rifle through
Plus,
maybe
cast
probably
Zarga.
Faith's bag or something and see if
Okay.
he can find something to res her up to be conscious again.
Sure.
There is one potion of healing and one greater potion of healing.
Hell, use the potion.
And
of healing.
a wyvern venom if you want.
He'll
that has
use
been-
the
that has
potion
been
of healing.
discussed.
I do know that that's a thing.
So
He's
I
used
would
the
say it's
potion
an
of healing.
action to search and find
That's
it.
fine. He'll find
then-
it, and then yeah,
And the next turn he'll be able to go.
yeah, administer.
Yes. And I know I'm giving Show a
Right,
free pass on
and-
getting blown up.
And with my turn,
Yes.
or sorry, with my movement, I should say.
Yes.
Can I guard Faith?
I mean, it's currently grappled, so I don't think so. Because
Well,
I'm just going to say Faith failed that because it says on this creature, let me see. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I think I had the wrong stat block up for the bite. Give me a second. I did. It was the other guys. 24 to hit Faith on the bite, and it was only 19 points of fire damage, not the piercing. Does that change anything?
Hang on. So the fire was only 19, not 44.
No, that still was 44, but the
Okay.
Phoenix then bit you. It has a bite.
Yes.
Both creatures
Yep.
have a bite. You can see a
the
theme.
2
These are all
HP
beast
Yep.
creatures.
Yep.
And then an additional 19 instead of the 24 or whatever.
Oh,
was probably-
then it didn't change anything because I was at like
You were
3
done at
after the
44?
explosion,
Yeah, okay.
and so then the
Yep.
the
That's what
bite
I'm
dropped
asking.
to 0.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, so nothing changes, but you're not grappled. There was actually a grapple for the other stat block I was on. My apologies. So you can get in between them, two of them. Any creature that touches the Phoenix or is within a melee distance takes fire damage from it. So
When at the end
At
or
the top of its turn.
any creature
like-
that touches the Phoenix or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet. Oh,
Okay.
well, you're not within 5 feet. You have range stuff. In addition, it can enter a hostile creature space and stop there. The first time it enters a creature space on a turn, that creature takes fire damage.
Okay.
So once per character's turn.
Yeah.
Take that fire damage.
Yep. With the touch, the Phoenix can also ignite flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried. Like the air.
Okay.
Like I drew it up. Okay, is that it for show?
Yes.
All right, the dwarf
That's it.
wild shapes into another one of those Allosaurus-looking type of creatures, and it is going to make some attacks against Ganu. But what you notice, all of its claws are dripping with this black evil energy.
Uh-oh.
Boopity boopity bop. 22 to hit on the first attack,
Yeah.
and then a boopity boopity bop. 14 on its second attack.
Nope.
So I'll say on the second attack, well, he'll do it first. He swings at you with your tail, its tail, and your reactions are just so quick in your feral state. You jump up, and as you jump up, crunch, just bites into you. For 31 points of piercing damage. And you are grappled. He has you in his mouth and ripping you side to side right now.
Okay.
You are restrained as well.
Restrained?
If the target is a medium or smaller creature, it is grappled. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained. Reed is the worst when he uses normal stat blocks. It's just way worse. So all these other conditions I never think about. It's insane.
That's pretty good.
A restrained creature speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
So you're rolling straight because you're in your primal form.
Yep, a grappled creature speed becomes 0. The condition ends if the grapple is incapacitated, the grappler. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grapple or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunder Wave spell.
Understood.
Then I'm going to say the thing runs forward and then whips Ganu into the wall a bit. But
Rude.
Hell yeah.
that's just
Hell yeah.
thematic.
Cute game.
Matthias!
All right.
Your turn.
Do I have a clear line of sight on this Phoenix that's currently engaged with my allies?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it with my gun.
Yeah, it
that's
is.
actually a crossbow.
Be careful what you say in front of me.
Be very.
When you said that was so sad.
I am going to use Psychic Blades to juice the damage a little bit.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
That's a 29 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so that is going to be a bunch of damage.
They said this encounter was what was it? Super fatal. It's a joke with this group.
Who's they?
D&D Beyond.
That'll be 37 points. It's 22 points of piercing damage and 15 points of psychic damage.
All hit. It is looking
Okay.
really rough as you hear calls coming out from the Phoenix. Painful whispers and wails.
Okay. How far away is Faith?
She would be in the mud, which is rough terrain. It was previously, and then now it's still rough terrain after the explosion. She would be probably like 60 feet. They got pushed back
Okay.
pretty far. Show was able to go
Perfect.
quite a distance.
I will bonus action cast Healing Word to get her back up.
Hey,
Nice.
I rolled minimum healing. I'm sorry, I'm just
Whoa.
barely your friend.
Hey, that's all
5
we need.
points of healing.
That's just
Two.
more
I only
than what
need
we
one.
needed. Yeah, it's far more
Right
than
there,
what we
no
needed.
bell.
Easy.
Anfirth.
I'm so beat.
Anfirth is gonna look back down the hallway, and from... Let's do it from the wall. A spike of ice breaks out and then cracks and starts getting animated as I
Yeah.
summon an ice wraith next to the Phoenix.
Yep.
Ooh.
I think
Fire
that's
and ice fighting each other.
anywhere within 60
Game of
feet. Yeah,
Thrones.
so that should be good. And then he's gonna go over and make 2 flail attacks against the transformed dwarf that's holding Ganu.
He's got to run past the Phoenix. Remember, you two got pushed into the middle. That's 60 feet. He can't get there. He can't
I
get there.
forgot that
Yep.
Anfirth was over here. Yeah.
Yep. The two Ishaya twins got pushed into the middle of the exploding fun place.
Gotcha. Then instead, he's gonna just do everything on the Phoenix.
Go for it.
So that's 2 melee attacks and then 1 melee spell attack.
You got it. You see the fire and ice is sort of counterbalancing each other out. One's not
steamy in there.
better than the other. Steam is happening. One's not making one vulnerable or one immune. They are just doing their job, thanks to magic.
So
Thanks to me.
the flail is gonna be a 29 and a 22.
Yeah,
The ice
Hell
race is a 21.
all hit. Everything hits. Hitting all
So
day.
let's see.
Hit after hit. You guys top 10 billboards, 20 weeks in a row.
Wow, guys, we're doing great.
We'll do the damage from was he called first? Just
Sure.
double check. Yeah. So I believe this is the damage from the flail.
Okay.
That's gonna be 14. 19 bludgeoning
Nice.
and 7 thunder.
Thunderclaps! As the flail hits, you guys hear those thunderclaps echoing out the halls. It makes you flinch, your eardrums nearly burst, but the magical effect is targeted solely on the Phoenix as its flames wisp and burn. And what's the next damage? What's up? No, I could have kept going. Okay, so I just do that to buy
Yeah, you
time
coulda kept
for
going,
adding.
sorry.
Damn it. Yep. Okay. That's, Yeah.
Sorry, I'm subtracting 2 thunder damage because I realized his thing only does 1d6 additional
okay.
for a turn.
All right.
And then
Keep yourself
the
honest.
wraith, that's gonna do. God, what is that again? That's gonna be 8.
Faith, charred, battered, first-degree burns all over her body, sitting
That's
in the
gonna be-
ashes of this hallway that was once mud and methane gas.
11 cold damage.
You got it. It's on death's door.
And that's his action, bonus action, and he's gonna hang out there so that if this thing tries to take a swipe at Faith, he has a reaction.
You got it. He also takes 10 points of fire damage at the start of his turn. Because he's within melee range of the Phoenix, and every melee attack, he'll take 10 points of fire damage as well.
So that was
20.
2 melee attacks, so 20 additional, so 30 total.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh.
Ooh. Faith, it is your turn. What is your quest? Find the
All right.
girl.
What is fucking Faith gonna do?
Faith, who is currently unconscious on the ground with a massive gash in her neck.
So she's not unconscious.
No, yeah, you got healed. I know.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. We are gonna be as Faith. Yeah, let's do this. Faith, looking beaten, battered, goes to stand up, and as she like grabs her knee skirt, kind of like tossing out, she goes to like stand up, and as she stands up, her form shimmers, and suddenly she's a fucking giant ape. As she casts polymorph on herself.
Okay.
Cool, take 10 fire damage. I'm giving you the grace of the polymorph.
That was generous. I was like, she's just gonna go down.
Yeah, she would have. That was an asshole. But stats, like priority order, what has the higher dex? Whose turn is it? I don't know.
That's fine. And then I'm a giant ape.
Okay. And then you're immediately set on fire, giant ape.
Yep. But it gave me health.
Yes, that's what matters. Okay. Yes. Okay.
That's all I can
action
do
to
in my
cast.
turn.
Okay.
It's an action cast, so I can't.
Phoenix is going to use its legendary action, where it's going to move through and back through you guys, and so you guys will take an additional 10 damage, you and Anfirth, and then it gets to make one Fiery Talons attack. It's going to make it against Faith, because you're an 8 now.
Yep.
That's alarming. An 18 to hit.
Yes.
20 points of fire damage from the Fiery Talons. As you
I
guys
use my
just
reaction to make
sure.
an attack against it because of my weapon ability.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Sick.
As Sho sees this moment as it's caught up, burning and circling around the Ashaya twins, catching fire everywhere. The two of them are doing their best to fight off this creature that hits. I saw 28.
That was a dirty 20? It's just a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, 20.
20. Just a 20.
Okay.
I am also gonna use Anfirth's reaction to instead make an Ice Wraith Guardian Coil attack.
22 damage.
Sho whips out, and the Phoenix just shatters in the air and just
Oh, shit, I took it out?
go up into the air and start falling. But then all of a sudden, at the very center, you see it
It gets rebirthed. No.
explodes.
Yeah, I hoped.
That tracks.
So fiery death. Each creature within a 60-foot radius makes a dexterity saving throw. So
Is that everybody?
no, you're far enough away, 60 feet in the room. So that's gonna be Matthias too. I'm gonna say Matthias, Anfirth, Sho, and Faith all make dex saving throws.
12.
26.
Okay, save. Well, fail save. 12 is a fail. Save is the 26.
Faith gets 18.
That's a fail.
Anfirth gets 19.
Fail. So
I'm gonna roll for both myself and Tel, so I'm just gonna assume Tel fails.
yeah, Tail's dead. It's gonna be 25
fine.
points of fire damage, half as much on a save.
22, you said?
25. Sorry,
25, okay.
25 halved.
12.
Yep.
12.
And you just hear the Phoenix just as it dies.
Is there an elf where the Phoenix once was?
Is there a what?
An elf where the Phoenix once was?
was.
An
yeah.
elf?
Yeah.
Wasn't the elf the one
The
that turned
elf
into
that-
Phoenix?
Oh my God! Yeah, I thought you were trying to get me on something else that's supposed to be.
No, we're like,
No,
didn't
no.
wild shape into the
Yes.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yes. Good note. Yes, and no elf body.
Oh, okay. So he's just dead.
So he just was a
Hopefully.
phoenix. Got it. Maybe.
Well, we'll talk about this after the battle.
That was something.
Things to wonder. All right,
Did he do anything before he wild shaped?
Ganu, it is your turn.
I'm getting tossed around in something's mouth.
It's trying to break your neck right now. Your neck is slapping back and forth inside its mouth. Your spinal cord is
Okay.
very unhappy with you right now.
Quick, turn into an octopus, then you won't have a spinal cord anymore.
I'm going to attempt to stab this thing in the throat
That
and
doesn't
make it let
surprise
go
me.
of me.
What's your reflection play damage on it for this turn? Make sure you get that.
Ooh, yeah.
Such a cool weapon, by the way.
Right?
Super cool.
20 something.
So what did we say? How was it? Just one? Well, yeah, one dice, right? Yeah,
I don't fucking know. You keep track of your shit.
I know. I know.
I give it to you like one time. I'm not there yet. Someday I will be. I'm getting there. I'm getting pumped. All right. There's some. I am streamlining my DMing. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that's gonna
yeah.
be 7 slashing
Okay. Death's
or 7 reflecting. Yeah, yeah. So
there,
I
dude.
figured. So I'm just gonna
Yep.
attack him.
All right. So just straight attack.
Yep, because I get advantage from my spell, but disadvantage from being
Restrain.
restrained. Ooh, and I rolled well. Good. 26.
Let's go!
It hits a little bit.
Are we your dog now?
You want me to be?
So this is.
You want that?
No,
Okay.
it's using the voice. That's all.
I did. Well, it's normally a
I'm not
voice,
about it, I
so
just.
it's associated with good moods. What do you want, dude?
That's what it is. I was like,
Happy.
Yeah.
just having a good time.
Yeah, we're having fun. Good D&D.
Oh yeah.
Life's good. What could I complain about right now? Nothing.
Oh, I don't know if you were here for this, but I had a migraine last session.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, I felt awful.
So 27 slashing.
You were a trooper pushing through. Oh, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
You just take your blade, and as it flinches from the reflection damage, you just pierce straight through its brain. And as you take the sword out, you see the thing go and just die, dead, collapse, and unmoving in that dinosaur form.
Interesting.
So they're not changing back; they're staying
Not changing
transformed.
back.
Well, that's what was happening to, what's his face? Ganu's brother?
Oh,
Right?
right. He was
'Cause he
not
had
able
those
to
shards in him?
switch when he had the shards in him.
Everyone is dead. We are out of combat. So I will
Nice.
switch the music. Nice job, guys. You had like 5 HP between all of you, and you took on an encounter that was like deadly. They have no chance of surviving.
Allegedly deadly, yeah.
We just built a fatal funnel. That's basically what happened. Surprise rounds are powerful. I should be casting aid every morning. Why am I not doing that? Faith, are you okay? I saw you that after the flaming bird attacked you, you fell unconscious. Do you need help? That's right. I forgot about that. You look like a healthy monkey.
And the giant ape does like shake its head, but like it's a giant
Bongo
ape.
bongo.
All right.
Staying in a giant ape shape for the time being.
Okay. All right.
I don't think you're gonna fit through the doorway though.
I'll keep my eye on the monkey, and when the
Tough to
monkey's
get
not a
through.
monkey,
I can make her
Giant
smaller.
ape? Are you a
there.
giant ape or a normal ape?
I'm
Yeah,
giant
I
ape.
through the door.
I
You're
can
not
make
getting
her.
through the door.
I can make her a normal size.
Well,
I-
there's
I'm
grease
a-
on the ground.
I'm a huge beast.
Guys, I can make her smaller. We have the technology.
That's like, is it worth it for the spell? I think it is. It is
I don't-
actually worth it.
It's a second level spell.
It's a second. I'm a half caster right now. Second level spells coming at a premium.
I'm just out here like, bro, give me a short rest. I'll get that back. I don't care.
All right. Okay.
Just wizard things.
Just wizard things.
That must be nice.
You
See, see a warlock.
Short rest.
You cast reduce to make me large, so I can.
Yeah,
I have to keep track of what the debuff is, though, because it does do a specific debuff.
It's only for a minute, though, dude. So it's really just so you can get through the door, and that's it. So if there's like more to this area where like if she's gigantic and won't fit,
No,
I'm not gonna cast it.
Well, you guys find like this room was very large and very like a boss arena to fight in, but you didn't have to fight in here, so cool.
Oh wait,
And
what?
you guys can easily fit in here, so yeah.
Sick. Okay, cool. All right, then yeah, we'll do that. And then we should probably rest up a little bit if we're gonna keep doing stuff.
Yeah, take a quick short rest would be nice.
Take a quick little cat nap. You know what I mean?
He said the word. I will do the thing.
Okay.
I was talking about Andrelix, but that works too.
Well, yeah, I can help you catnap so you can get the spells back.
I'm chilling, dude. Give it to someone who needs it.
I can cast catnap and affect up to 3 willing creatures of my choice to get a short rest in 10 minutes.
I'm so willing. I don't think you understand how willing I am.
Faith will revert and be like, "Yes, please." Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right, so Faith show. Does anyone else want that rapid short rest?
And firstly, yeah, I'm pretty beat up, and yeah, he's pretty fucking beat up looking at the moment.
Yeah.
A lot of fire. Armor looks fine. He's just been very
yeah,
it's not fireproof.
very, very singed. His eyebrows, they almost look like they were gonna be burnt off, but like his face is too perfect for that, so like they did it.
He actually has that like Jaime Lannister like greedy like war vibe going on.
Yeah.
So he's like somehow hotter, but you're like, oh, how does he do this?
He's even more rugged
So
looking. at
grotesque,
the
but he's so hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll whip out my dulcimer and start playing Dire Dire Docks from Super Mario 64.
That's a good
Pulls
one.
everybody to sleep.
That's a really good one.
That's so good. Can we do
May I
that?
also,
You guys, short
may I also
rest
Song
inside
of
a
Rest so they can
enemy
get an extra hit die?
base. What's up? What's up?
Can I Song of Rest while I'm doing that so they get an extra hit die?
Sure, whatever.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is anybody taking watch during this?
I'll watch.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not
gonna say
taking
someone's
any-
watching. Yeah.
I'm watching, and I'm slowly magically healing. like I'm
Did you
freaking
short rest for
Wolverine.
Anaperth already? Okay. Okay, I gotta figure out how I'm doing his HP, because he's currently at 23. So I imagine we would probably...
Look at that, Zach. I got all my second level spell slots back. That's crazy.
After the other...
Literally all 3 of them.
Did you want perception read?
Yes, please.
Sorry, I filibustered you there, Reed.
I'll stab you.
You guys also do get an extra D8 for your healing. If it's possible, I would also like to attempt a full short rest after this, but I'm just trying to get you guys back on your feet as fast as we can right now.
Oh, cool.
22.
Okay.
Perception.
And then we'll roll a d8. And we're back to 9, almost full. 1 health point off.
That'll work.
We'll take it. But we're down in simulator, so that kind of sucks. But it's fine.
Tell is dead.
That's fine.
Rest in peace, Till.
There only needs to be one of me.
Alright, Faith has healed a lot.
Think about it like this.
Back.
I used a 7th level spell, and I got like 3 or 4 spells in addition to other actions out of it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
It's
That's
worth.
value.
Um,
That's great value.
It's great value.
That's a bargain deal.
Anaperth gets
A bargain.
4 there.
Yeah.
With your 22, what you notice, is inside this room, your keen eyes begins to discover a hidden passageway inside this area behind a lush tapestry that didn't used to be here. It depicts scenery of a forest far from these lands, one that you don't recognize. Pulling it aside reveals a narrow corridor that you don't remember being here before, and it's bathed in a soft green glow. Following the corridor, there is more stonework down the hallway. You can choose whether or not you want to go further down the hallway or not.
So I'm just like in a tunnel, basically.
A little bit, it's a passageway, a hallway.
Okay,
that you've
so
now
it is
noticed.
okay.
Yeah.
And it's
And the group's behind you all resting. Someone's squeezing a Tarax teddy bear.
I will wild shape into a bat. No, a weasel.
Okay.
A weasel. They're more stealthy.
Okay.
That's some cool stuff there.
I'll
As
shape into a
you,
weasel and I'll come to the, as soon as I can see, whatever's at the end of the tunnel.
yes. So as you
And
follow
I'll
the
stop.
corridor, you find an ancient stone door intricately carved with swirling patterns of leaves, animals, and natural motifs. The door seems to blend seamlessly with the surrounding stonework, offering no visible means of opening.
Interesting. Do I see any druidic stuff on there that might give a hint?
Nope.
No druidic.
Fuck you.
Stuff.
It's,
fair enough.
it's the BBEG of every campaign.
The door, damn it. And this is the door of doors.
You just found one.
Okay, I'll come back to the group. And I will drop wild shape and be a Goliath again.
Zach, were you trying to use the plushie?
If you need it, you can use it.
I was going to ask for Faith.
Definitely take it.
How much is it again?
It is 4d6 extra plus the extra d8 from Song of Rest if you haven't already applied that.
I did do that. 46. Another 15. Great. Okay. We're good.
Yeah, we are. And we'll just take some spells back. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? It's like we never cast anything. I call that value.
Value.
Great value. Arcane recovery becomes so good at higher levels. It's so stupid.
No,
It's so stupid.
it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
Let me just double the amount of spell slots you can cast at, second level.
As you return back to the room, Ganu, your compatriots are healing and resting as the hour slowly ticks by. There is a door, the only other doorway that was obvious to you that leads up to the second floor here. That goes up higher into Crow Ridge that you are used to that would lead to the second floor of this main temple.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for during the remaining 50-ish minutes, since I catnapped to get my short rest,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try on everybody. Let's see. I'm gonna cast comprehend language on myself
Mm-hmm.
and telepathic bond on the group.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We already have water breathing. Anything else that might be helpful for us?
Fire breathing. In case we run into any more of those traps, we could just suck it up,
All right, not to.
Nope, it'll just be comprehend languages for the next hour and telepathic bond for the next hour.
Copy.
Okay. As you settle in, you can hear the creaks and groans of this temple. Voices carry through certain places, but deadened by the stone, making it impossible to discern what direction they're truly coming from. What does your party want to do?
I would like to, as soon as we all wake up, I would like to cast Aid at a second level, so everybody's max HP is increased by 10.
Do we heal
Make
up to that?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I figured, but gotta ask. Cool. Yeah. Oh, guys. I found a corridor that isn't normally here. Has this really weird door. We gotta check it out.
Oh, also everybody gets 11 temp HP.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's big. Pushing show into the triple digits of HP.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
right behind this tapestry.
What kind of tapestry is it? Is it cool?
No, it's some other woods I don't care about.
Oh, okay. I
Uh,
was just, you know.
Faith pipes up. Oh no, I'll take a look at that. Like, that sounds
History check.
interesting.
Oh,
Can I look at the
never mind.
tapestry?
Yeah, okay. History check for you.
Thank you. 24.
You're pretty
A
familiar
20.
with maps, and this is not of Tabula Rasa, but that of the Far East. This is definitely
fuck.
the forests of somebody probably from. I'm not sure how good your geography is of the Far East, but
I'm just narrating this in my head telepathically for everybody.
probably a tool or a tet is what you would guess. Probably a forest you swear you've seen the design and shape of this somewhere in a tet.
Fascinating.
And I rolled a 20, so
For the
which is
door?
probably for the. I was also looking at the tapestry.
Oh.
Same
Well,
shit.
waste. Yep. Yup. Sorry, guys. I could have solved the next section, but he decided not to. He decided to be a good sport.
He did.
I
That's all right.
applied it to what I called it for. So
We'll
Yep.
roll
Alright.
when we get there.
all right, so orient me real quick again of
Yep.
the entrance exits of this place. We came from the tunnel.
Yep. And then there was a
Now
door, the straight on door that would lead up toward a second level. But then Ganu ripped down to the west of the room, a tapestry, and then found a very small corridor and went down through that corridor to find a stone door. With swirling patterns of leaves, animals, and natural motifs.
I know. I mean, it sounds like the majority of, or the enemies are probably going to be going up through this upward doorway, going into the deeper portion of the city. But I mean, if we think it's something, we think they settled here because of something to do with possibly an old magocracy. I mean, based on our prior experiences, going deeper downward has been where the secrets have lied. So we could try going down this hidden pathway and see if that gives us a shortcut maybe to where things are going down.
In our experience as a group, every time we've found a hidden passageway, it has been nothing but a boon for us.
I'll spend 10 minutes doing. Let me just double check. Thought I had that. Maybe I don't. I will spend 10 minutes casting Identify on the door to see if it's imbued with any magic.
Oh, and if the door has a name too, could you give that to us?
No, I'll say it's not. It is not a magical door. It is a mechanical puzzle that can now just be brute force through.
Puzzle.
Can I see what's
I mean,
up with the door? I want to investigate the puzzle of the door.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
if there's no magic to it, then I was gonna start working on it.
Yeah. Go ahead,
well.
make an investigation check.
28.
I will make my own as well.
All right.
Can I look over their shoulders to make sure they're not going to trip any kind of alarm?
My shoulder.
I would like to give the help action.
What is that like? The Korean webtoon artist that he's one of the most famous ones. Rando, maybe? Rando, is that his name?
Rando Calrissian?
No.
No.
But he definitely has. I'll try and find the face. I just saw a show doing that cartoon face over his shoulder. At first I was like, is it an anime? No. This is that guy's stuff. He's terrific. He is a amazing Korean author. It has like a interesting blend where it's like, oh, is that manga anime? No, this is different. This isn't quite. So yeah, that's fine.
Mine is 24.
Okay, so the two of you working in tandem begin to notice that you can change the orientations and patterns of the leaves and the different symbols on the door. As you guys begin rotating it around, it unlocks the door. And with that, it releases a bunch of stone striker plates, basically, that are all pushed through. The pins would rather be, but they're stone rods, and they on the back side of it, and the door opens.
Interesting.
You find, as you look inside, this is now a hidden chamber. It is a circular sanctuary bathed in gentle ethereal light filtering through what appears to be stained glass windows, but you know there is no light that can come from any outside place. This is an interior room. This is not light from the outside, though it shines through anyway. The air is thick with the scent of earth and blooming flowers. Moss-covered stone pillars encircle the space, lending an air of tranquility. Surrounding the chamber are intricately in between the pillars are intricately carved shelves holding what appear to be some tomes and scrolls.
What kinds of tomes and scrolls?
Do you go over and take them off the shelves?
You better be checking for traps if you do that.
I will advise that someone take a look at the shelf and tomes and scrolls to make sure that they don't murder us.
I will take you up on that advisement and invest.
I will help.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
As you guys go over to investigate to see if there is more booby traps, as this place has had a plethora of traps so far.
I will give you advantage plus what the fucking guidance.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I said, what am I doing?
So that will be 22 total on the investigation to make sure that we're not going to blow ourselves up.
Matthias, you look deeply. You go onto people's shoulders. You look between. You touch. You poke. You prod. These are shelves. Normal
I can
shelves.
say with the utmost certainty that these were purchased from a local IKEA.
Okay. Thank you.
Fantasy. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of books. Check them out, please.
Yeah, start.
Yeah, just start passing some out to Faith. Yeah.
Skimming through the books.
Cool.
Is there anything more interesting than books?
Not really.
The weird stained glass windows.
okay.
Those are very strange. How could light be coming through them? They do seem interesting.
It's beautiful.
Faith and Show, give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, you bastard.
This does not shock me. I was like, we're gonna take them off the shelves, and they're gonna be like
22.
arcade
It's
traps.
sucked
Okay.
into the book.
Now you're in
Near-
book
Come on.
world.
We're in Eberron now.
8?
Yep.
Okay.
24 or 22.
Show and Faith go catatonic. They're just standing there staring at the books.
Faith went catatonic with her roll too.
Don't be metagaming, you little bitch!
Wow, that's crazy.
Life sucks. don't it?
Yeah, it sure does. I'll walk over to them and
Yeah.
try and slap their faces and rouse them.
No response.
Annafirth just thinks they're really deep into the books.
Yes. Like, there she goes again. Of the two murals, Ganu, by the way, that you're looking into, one of which shows a beautiful willow tree, and the other one shows a beautiful maple tree.
That's cool.
Is
really
it
pretty.
stained glass?
Yes, it's stained glass and light's coming through, and you can see like the light beams entering into this room.
Imagine like if the willow tree was like the metal between the panels of glass. Like, oh, that's beautiful.
That'd be pretty cool. That's really
Ugh,
good.
what are you
I like
looking
that
at,
vision.
Ganu?
Like at Hunter is like, fuck this, I'm still playing.
I'm in this game. I've got 2 now. I'm unstoppable.
Where's this fucking participation with Mahua? Let me tell you.
Oh, I find these windows interesting. There shouldn't be light, and also, I like there's a willow on this one, and
Wait, hey, hang on. You're
yes.
on. The light does seem weird. You skipped over that part, but I want to bring the conversation back to that. That does. We're underground, right? Like this is. We went down.
Yeah. We're
So
definitely-
why is there sunlight?
Yeah, hey man.
Guys,
What?
I think there's something wrong with our smart people.
No, they're just reading. That's how she gets. It's hard to break her out of it.
Drool is going down both Faith
I
and
believe
Show's face.
Man, those must be some good books.
Agilix is like nipping at the drool, like, what in the world?
All right, well, on board. I start like giving them light smacks and shakes and being like, "Hey, check out this window."
That was the first thing that I tried to.
You can't rise them.
Okay.
Good campaign,
Faith,
good campaign.
Faith, like I know it, but no, quit joking around.
I go up to Show and I try to just smack the book out of his hand and go like, "Hey!"
As you try to smack the book out of his hand, you have now noticed that there are vines that have grown out of the book and are attaching their hands to the book, both of them at this point. Their eyes have sunken in a bit, and you know those markings you've been seeing on all the Untamed Creed people? They're starting to curl out from underneath their eyes.
Guys,
Oh,
real bad.
Okay, let's see. Anna Firth
I cut the
is-
book. I cut it in half with a sword.
I'm sure I'm fine.
Your sword bounces off.
Oh.
Annabeth is gonna try he's gonna try taking one of the lesser restoration stars we got from the world of Halal,
Yeah.
and he's gonna put it in like on Faith's chest and like crack it into her to use
Yeah.
it on her.
Yeah, the spell functions, it goes off, and it does not separate her from the bond of this book.
I whip out a crowbar from my burglary set
Yep.
and try and pry the book out of their hands. Ganu, can you give me actually no, you take this. I'll
You
give
notice
a hand.
as you start like crowbarring, the more you begin to tussle and force your way in, the faster the vines grow on the people and the more the markings spread.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Can
no,
any of you make fire?
I was thinking that.
I can, yeah.
Oh, Show, I'm so
Wait,
glad
can
you're
we-
feeling
can-
better.
Can we communicate telepathically though, or are we just dumb?
We can all communicaate telepathically.
No, I'm
Oh,
asking about us specifically
Oh,
in this state.
No, you two, I'll get to you two.
But why not?
I'll get to you two. Yeah, I'll get to that.
Ganu, do you think that was the regular restoration? Do you think maybe the stronger version?
I can try to dispel it first if it's magical.
Something.
Can you wait? Can you try
Dispel.
fire first? Is
No,
that
I'm
easier for you?
already doing it.
Okay.
All right, try.
Dispel.
Go ahead and roll.
For dispel?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a straight roll?
No, it's plus your was it 10 plus whatever your no,
It's D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
that's it.
Plus my spellcasting modifier. The modifier, not the attack.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 21.
Dude.
Rolled pretty
That's
good.
pretty big.
You dispel magic. Nothing happens.
Okay, I can try I can try Greater Restoration, but it's going to use some stuff.
Can I light a
Looking,
torch?
just
and
kind of
hold
like
the
looking
torch
without
near the
making
vines?
contact.
Yeah.
Can Annifirth make out any words or writing on this to indicate what might be going on without making physical contact with the book?
Yeah, as he looks at the book, the pages are blank now. Once where words were, no longer are for both their books.
Oh, cool.
Oh god, oh god.
When you look in their eyes,
Fine.
those the words are now in their eyes.
Oh,
We're fine.
cool.
Fucked up.
I kind of was like, I should probably make an arcana check or look at it. And I was like, it's fine. It's just books. That's the worst that can happen.
Books in a secret room that wasn't here before, part of a crazy druid cult. Good call.
Man, if only we had identified this shelf instead of the door. What were we thinking on these IKEA shelves?
To be fair, probably, yeah, things probably would have went a little better.
Yeah, it's all right.
Foresights for 2020. So as
That's
you put the fire, you see it slows the condition, but it is not destroying whatever is happening.
If I put the
Light us on
fire
fire.
in direct contact with the book, if I light the book on fire, does it recede?
The book doesn't light on fire.
Don't like
The
that.
people do, though.
It's slowing it down.
If you
How much
kill us,
do
we
you
can't
have
have the
enough?
condition.
Do you have enough resources, Ganu, for everything you need? I've got gems.
I can try it.
Make an
I
intelligence
will-
check for me.
Who?
You.
I just
Fucking talking to me!
Can I give him?
Or
Can I give him
Arcana.
the help action?
No, Arcana.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's an
Arcana, you
does
said?
Yeah, it's an Arcana check.
Okay, it's a 15.
okay.
Lesser Restoration didn't work. Greater Restoration probably won't work either.
Yeah, I had
You
a
might not
feeling
want to
it was.
waste your
is why
resources.
I had a feeling it was
You're holding on to it. You're not confident it won't work, but there is a sense of let's
This seems like
pause
yeah.
and try and think of this. Things are out of hand really quickly here. There's more books. You guys could open more books if you want.
That's hilarious.
There's also the windows. There's also scrolls.
I cast Meteor Swarm on the dungeon. Take that with your puzzles.
Bree, go back to the old D&D. Plot D&D was better. I hate normal D&D.
No, I like this. This is a good dungeon crawl. This is a really good dungeon crawl. Oh my god.
It actually is.
What? Annifirth is made for cop.
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder what caused that. Anyway, let's transition to show and faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show and faith.
Let's go.
Find
Oh,
yourself.
I cast plant growth on the vines. That'll do it.
Do you actually do that?
No, absolutely not. That's a
Do you want to do that?
joke. Maybe.
Do you want to do that?
Will it make my friends superheroes?
Do you want to do that?
No, I'm not going to
Let's
do that.
not do
You
that.
can't tempt me by saying it 7 times.
Do you want to do that?
No, Reed.
Are you sure about that?
The two of you
We're doing
find
great.
yourselves waking up next to each other
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
That's not good.
at the floor of a vast and wide tropical rainforest. Looks ancient. The
okay.
trees as tall
sure
as
it's
you
fine.
can see. There is no horizon in sight. There is the treetops 200-300 feet tall. The ground itself quakes as you can feel beasts and creatures roaming about in the background. The two of you immediately can see the sweat pouring down each other's faces. 90, 100 degrees here. Plants that you're used to, massive in size. The flora around here is almost comedic in how much larger they are than what you've been used to, flowers and such. You see on some of the trees, snakes swirling up the trees that are the sizes of pipes that you would be used to. Probably like, let's call it 2 feet diameter pipes. These things are massive. Like, is that a gator climbing up a tree? Oh, no, it's not.
My God.
Did you say
Imagine a
I
world
just-
where alligators could climb trees.
We're in it right now, dude.
Jeep.
Could you imagine coming into your house, like pulling up to your house, and a gator just jumps out of the tree, breaks onto your car, and you're like, "Fuck! Come on!"
It's
This is
just
why
a
everyone just cuts
jaguar
the
with more
trees.
teeth.
But they're also still stupid alligators. So I was like, oh, on your car, and you're like, oh my God, I just paid this off. Oh my God, my insurance. Fuck you. Like, that's what I see in that scenario. In a world that is adjusted to gators living in trees.
Faith is gonna attempt reaching out via the telepathic bond. Hello, is anybody out? Is everyone there?
You hear Faith talking in your head.
Okay. I'll respond in kind. Hey, what's up?
Okay, so we're still connected. Hello?
Yeah,
So,
I
wait a
can't
moment.
hear anyone else though.
The two of you notice you're both a bit shorter.
How short?
Maybe like 3 inches, maybe shorter than normal.
Your Tinder profile ruined.
Okay. Try to get my bearings. Is there anything out of place in the immediate vicinity?
Looks like a forest. You know, you're kind of like 4 inches shorter than normal.
Okay. Hang on. Perspective seems changing. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start looking around. Like, let's start moving.
Yeah.
As you try to move, you can't. You
Why not?
find the ground is like a thick, awful mud. As you try to bring your foot up, you see Face jumps another 2 inches further down at her
gonna-
movement.
Stop.
Wait, stop.
Stop.
Two smart
Okay.
people. Boy, this would have went way differently if Canada.
I thrash
Yeah.
wildly.
Actually, probably Ganu would have been all right with it because he's used to this world.
Okay. This seems. Does it look like quicksand, essentially?
Looks like
Under
a
us.
super metal version of quicksand. This is way worse than quicksand that you're used to in your world, in your life.
Okay.
Think the triad.
Is there any? Are there any like trees or anything within 30 feet?
There's definitely, well, yeah, I'd say at the 30 feet. The spacing between trees are like 30 feet of these massive super trees.
Is there anything that I could try to like use?
I'd say also like the air is like super clean. You are getting like bombarded with the purity of like the air here.
I'm gonna try to use my invisible mage hand, my telekinetic mage hand, to try and pull like if there's any vines or any long branches that we can try to use to help with our positioning.
Sure. I'd say you're able to grab one. It's probably at, how far does that go?
I can go up to 30 feet away from Faith with the mage hand.
Oh, yeah, those numbers actually aren't going to work out so well. So we'll go with a vine then. I was going to give you a branch, but we're talking about big super trees. So you grab onto one of the vines toward the bottom, and now we're actually going to have to do some checks to make sure you don't tear the vine as you're trying to slowly get yourself out.
All right.
I don't know that
I know, I'm trying to think.
I don't know if I have anything to help you out here, Faith. Sorry.
Just stay still. It seems like if we struggle, it goes quicker.
Okay. If this doesn't work, I'll try to Misty Step and see if that functions.
I don't know what check to do. Dexterity. Sleight of hand check. With your mage hand.
Okay.
To gently caress the vine.
Persuasion.
Don't you fucking break on me, you son of a bitch!
I mean, I was gonna throw out Arcana because I'm manipulating
Like
that.
Yeah, I mean,
D20
that's a
plus
fair one, but
spellcasting.
I mean,
That's still a 19.
Nice.
you're out. You go slow,
Nice.
slow, inch by inch over about a 10-minute period, and you get yourself out. So
All
what are
right.
you doing that period?
Am I sinking or am I moving?
Very slowly. Very, very slowly.
If it's not that slow, I'll literally just watch and wait to see if she's making any progress.
So you do notice then, as she finally like emerges and her feet come out, you see there's something on her leg as she's coming out.
What is it?
That's terrifying.
Like, can I make it out?
Yeah, it looks like some sort of like lizard-like creature is just like gripped onto her knee or her ankle.
I'll start.
You don't
taking
know
the
it. You don't
vine.
feel it. You don't feel
Yeah, I
it.
know. I'm gonna take the vine and I'm gonna start inching it out to show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I can grab hold of the vine.
You can definitely grab hold of the vine,
Okay.
and then I want you to give me a dex to be gentle.
Yeah.
Blade song just should be easy. For you.
Blade Song doesn't do anything for this, but I
I know, but you're
appreciate it.
dexterous boy, you little bitch. So that's all I'm saying. And you're a little tiny wizard. You're not big Ganu knuckle.
I rolled a 6, so.
So you rip it immediately. So you're just like, oh fuck.
How
When
far away is the?
the pit here, yeah,
No. How far away is Faith?
30 feet away. She went exactly 30 feet away.
I also have another idea.
I have an idea as well, but I want to hear your idea.
Mine doesn't cost anything, so I'm gonna go up. Are there any trees?
He also, when it snaps, you go down another 3 inches.
When is there any tree or rock that I can use to get like a slightly elevated, like just like climb up a slight amount
There are no rocks, but
Okay. Within
see,
30
with how
feet
tall
of
these
show?
trees are, though, it's like there are
Even if I'm
branches,
just, like-
but they're like
Even
they're
if
like
I'm just
120
stepping up
feet
on roots to get
maybe
like
80. Yeah, that would work. That's better. That yes, the ridges of the roots would be that tall.
Yeah.
So absolutely correct. Yes.
so get
You could do
myself
that.
like a slightly elevated position.
yes.
And then if I'm still within 30 feet of show, I'm gonna try telekinetic shoving him toward me so he's kind of pulled on a slight upward angle.
Yeah. Oh my God. So you get up there, and as you
brain.
begin telekinetic shoving, he starts coming out. He gets shoved 5 feet, but then as he hits, he goes down deeper because of that movement. And so as he gets shoved the 5 feet, as he like comes out and then back in, he's losing inches as he comes out. So
Okay,
so it's a negative process, but he's getting closer. So
I'm
it's
gonna-
like up to his waist, and he's 15 feet away.
I'm gonna throw the vine out again. I'm gonna get the vine out to him again, holding on to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, all right, hold the vine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then as he's doing that, I'm gonna shove him and then pull again.
Okay, that's when you notice on Show's back seems to be this giant, like, Black Widow looking beetle bug on his back. As you pull that shit.
As he like flies and like goes, I'm like, oh god!
Yep.
What is?
And Show, you get out, the two of you are out.
Nice. I'll make a motion to Faith to look at her ankle where the
I'm
lizard
not
is.
even looking at it because there's a fucking giant bug. So I'm gonna like
There's
sit
a-
behind
there's
you
a-
and like
okay.
try to telekinetic shove and rip the spider off.
It doesn't come off. As you try to rip it off, you see the thing just like sinks into his skin deeper now.
Oh, okay.
Did I feel that?
No.
I am gonna try ignoring his attempts to get me to direct my attention. I'm gonna try using mind sliver on it and try to see if I can hurt it.
Yeah. Go
It
ahead.
has to make an intelligence save.
I sure hope this doesn't hurt me.
As you use Mind Sliver on it, it
Famous
rolls
passwords.
an 11. Don't worry about the damage.
Okay.
You see, as you do the damage on it, you see the thing go like, it retracts, goes onto the ground, and then it goes into the sand. Just you see it just go quickly back underneath the
Okay.
sand.
There was
The
a
thing
giant
that's-
bug that was
so-
like impaled in you.
So that was like
In-
the size of like a husky, right? Type of
Oh.
big.
Really big
Yeah.
mandibles then.
It's really big.
Yeah. Courage the Calorie Dog style type of spider.
This is like in,
Not your average spider.
in Love, Death, and Robots, that one the rift where it's like this is like a spider thing that was like puppeteering his body. It looked like
A little bit.
All right, so that is gone. There was a giant spider thing on you.
Show your HP. You're now aware of it as the numbing agent is left off. In this scenario right now, you have half HP.
Cool. Faith, just so you know, you should check your ankle.
I look at my ankle.
There is a giant, like, crocodilian-like creature that has its mouth wrapped around your ankle and seems to be sucking.
Mind sliver.
It ain't broke.
It opens up its mouth and goes in. Faith, you have 75% of your health, and it's reducing your total health. So you're still max health, but you're max at 50% and max at 75% for you two.
Got it.
Oh god, now I have to fucking do math. This is awful. Alright. I'm gonna make like a snapshot of this was my health before this fucking
No, I'm just gonna use the override max HP thing and just do this.
and then
My max
override.
HP is that now. Easy.
So what is the math on this?
Just divide it by. Oh, well, it's easy for me because I just do half.
You see walking by monstrous Leviathan-like lizard creatures, dinosaurs that you guys have read about and seen in books, packs of them wandering by, along with other like four-legged beast creatures that are just fantastical in nature, long
It would
tails
be
and
cool if they weren't going to kill me.
armored plating, and they're just walking through this forest right now as a herd. Jumping up onto one of the roots of the tree, you see a raptor that has all these white, like almost like war paint all on it as it looks up to you guys, and you hear inside your heads.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, buddy?
Does this area resemble anything that I might have read about? In particular, maybe stories about the Chosen, or
stories about the Chosen that you might have read.
or any of the heralds, really.
It's similar to some of the stuff that you may have read about Yongguk and their jungle forest to a degree. But
Yes.
this seems blown out of proportion compared to what was described in those tomes and readings. This is not a one-to-one, if that.
Not a
but
one-to-one,
but it's
but
like
similar.
It's like a tropical rainforest for certain.
Okay, but similar enough to kind of like help us understand our bearings a little bit.
Sure, yeah, you're not being dropped in something completely foreign.
Well, it is. I've never
Yes.
been in a tropical rainforest
That's
like
true.
this. I
That
just,
is true.
you know,
Hey, you read it in a book though, right? Fucking
read about it.
Yeah. see what good that does you, fucking nerdos.
Yeah, maybe it'll help.
You, Faith and Show, you both here. Newcomers, are you here for the ceremony?
What?
I look at show.
Do
what
I
do
know of any ceremonies? The hell?
ceremony?
Yes, we're gathered to hear the Great Creed.
The Great Creed of whom?
Of the lands. Come join. Listen to the
And-
creed. Breathe in, brothers
And which lands are
and
these?
sister.
I start giving this
Yeah.
lizard a weird look.
Yes. It's more of, again, painted velociraptor, not a lizard folk.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see it just kind of like almost confused at your question. What do you mean, what lands?
We're not from these parts.
Oh. There are no parts. It is an endless jungle. It is
Does
land.
it have a name?
It's just a forest.
Okay. Very helpful.
You see he is baffled at your question about a name and like very foreign. Whatever, like the concepts you were just bringing to him, couldn't even comprehend what the fuck you were saying.
Do you want to go see if this gives us an idea of what the fuck's going on?
I mean, I don't think we have much of a choice. Seems friendly enough. May as well.
We'll follow you. We'll listen to the creed.
The uncertainty.
Follow me. Follow us. Follow the pack. The pack. The horn has been heralded. As it.
Do you have a name, sir?
What's a name?
Oh boy.
My God, what a powerful tool.
Oh my god. Oh man.
As it's also looking at you, it's doing like think Jurassic Park raptor sounds too and cooing and shit as this is going on.
A name is what we refer to each other as. So if I wanted to address you or anyone, I would address them by their name, their title. It's just what you call someone when you're trying to speak to them.
Okay. As he's walking with all of you.
We know it's you versus, I kind of gesture to one of the wandering creatures from the herd that's going by. What should we call you versus them?
Those are others. And I am me.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go listen to this creed thing.
Okay.
Fail. Fail.
All right, as you guys continue, that's where we'll take our first break.
Hooray!
Oh god.
Y'all are joining a cult. Congrats.
Yes.
I'm gonna have some words for this cult.
You guys don't have names?
Name. That's a word.
Court.
Oh, did we give Luke all the HP updates? Apologies.
Yes, I already.
Okay. So,
I said that.
the two of them, Cho and Faith, follow this raptor, giving up very quickly on explaining what one's name is. And as you guys come, you find, or follow the individual, you find all the roots of the trees begin to, like, come out. They bend upwards and then down into a big sphere, or a hollowed out Colosseum type of feel to it. More like a amphitheater. But all natural. And like what you would see with seedings is that of the roots of trees. And this is extremely large. And the closer you get, the more you begin to hear storm clouds. And then rain begins to come down. The sunshine you saw leaking through the tropical treetops before now is completely darkened, no more sun rays, but still some light permeates as you begin to see torches and flames about on different trees or in grounds burning naturally. These are not like a torch like you would see, but like that's actually a natural gas vein that has been lit ablaze. And you see other places for such lighting fixtures around in this area. As you take a look as the raptor friend you saw hastens down with many of his other raptor friends, they get in line and you see different colors and paints all over them. You see giant apes and normal ape-size, crocodilian, alligator creatures, lizard folk, dinosaurs of all shapes and sizes, carnivores, herbivores, omnivores, all throughout these areas. It's just a complete menagerie of creatures, many of which you have never seen with your eyes before, because these are ancient creatures, a majority of them. And of these two, not from your homeland, not native to tabula rasa in any such way. So it's a bit of a culture shock at first. And you see in the center, underneath a great weeping willow tree, curling down, you begin to see what looks like a big constrictor type of look to it. And then you see like wings and scales and lightning bolts crackle off to the sides. And then you realize it's not a snake, and it's not coming down as you begin to follow this super massive weeping willow up 300-400 feet up into the air, and you begin to see the head of this creature, a mix between snake-like and dragon-like, as it looks down as all the animals gather underneath. As they settle, the creature begins to talk, unless you guys have any bullshit you want to do.
Nope, just observing.
Not yet.
Kill it.
We just killed their god, yeah.
Brothers and sisters of the Untamed Creed, today, gathered under an ancient canopy of the forest, we stand united, connected by our unwavering belief in the sacred bond between beings and the natural world. I stand before you as your humble leader, a steward of the Untamed, and I implore you to listen with open hearts and awakened spirits. Our world, once a sanctuary of balance and harmony, has fallen prey to the insatiable greed and rampant exploration of mankind. Our forests have been razed, our rivers poisoned, and our creatures driven to extinction. In the name of progress, civilization has lost touch with the very essence of life, serving the sacred connection that binds us to the earth. But we, the chosen few who have heard the whispers of ancient spirits, have been awakened to a higher purpose. We have glimpsed the truth, the ultimate truth that lies in the depths of our souls. Society and its concrete jungles and mechanical hearts has betrayed the natural order. It has forsaken the untamed beauty that once thrived in every living creature, in every blade of grass, and every gust of wind. We must not falter. In the face of this great responsibility, our duty is clear. Dismantle the edifices of being's arrogance and return the world to its natural state. For only in the destruction of the artificial can we rebuild the foundations of a new world. A world where the wild reigns supreme. We are not the advocates of chaos, but rather we seek to restore the delicate equilibrium that has been lost. Our path is one of reverence, guided by the wisdom of the ancients and the whispers of the forest. We understand that true harmony lies in the union of spirit and nature. A sacred dance that has been forgotten and forgotten. Brothers and sisters, as we embark on this noble quest, let us remember that destruction is not an end in itself. It is a means to a higher purpose. A purpose that transcends our individual desires and embraces the collective soul of Zenya. Let us hold steadfast to our commitment of the Untamed, to the primordial essence that flows through our veins. Together, we shall write a new chapter in the annals of time. A chapter where humanity rediscovers its place within the intricate tapestry of existence. A chapter where the sacred dance of life resumes, unburdened by the artificial chains that bind us. Let us, the faithful disciples of the Untamed Creed, be the harbingers of this glorious transformation. May the wilds guide us, and may the forest forever be our home.
A thunderous cheers and shouts, yells, beatings of chests, the rumbling of the ground and the floors. The world erupts as there is an absolute exhilaration echoing throughout the individuals. Show and Faith, what are you two doing?
Well, that's not great.
I'm kind of like looking at
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Because I heard the
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we heard it. It sounded awesome.
Let me tell you, I'm exhilarated. As the player, I'm in. I'm sold. I am joining the Untamed Creed.
Oh, he sold me. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, like I'm there.
All right, guys, we're flipping.
Yeah, when I was revising that a bit, I was just like, I'm worried the players might join these people. I'm like,
sorry, Ganu, but your family's wrong.
I will say, I'll look at a show and I'll be like, you know, they talked about like becoming free and like, you know, returning the wilds to what they were. But if there's so much for freedom, why do they make it? Why do they use weapons that make it so druids can't choose their form?
I don't think we should be trying to logically reason with these people.
I get that. It's just I'm pointing out that this is
okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it is weird. I think maybe there's an ulterior motive outside of just returning the forest to its natural state. Because if I'm being honest, I'm not really against that.
It kind of sounded a lot like they were a very adjunctive purpose to like the Crimson Rose had, and like bringing back Melora, but like the evil Melora.
Yeah, like coincidentally, it does align. Yeah.
By the by, here's the image for everybody of what you see curling around the tree.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's friendly.
Quetzalcoatl.
A what?
It's like a Quetzalcoatl.
Like it, but bazillion times bigger than that, and it is not a Kotal in D&D lore. But what this is.
Like the mythological Quetzalcoatl one. Yeah. But that's more like Storm Dragon Quetzalcoatl. Okay, so is there any non-beasts other than the two of us in this area?
Fucking no.
Okay. Yeah, so what the fuck are we doing?
Wait 1 second. Gotta get back to it.
Brothers and sisters, we celebrate new consecrations to the Creed today. Step forward, our newest members, and take the Creed.
You begin to see some of the unmarked creatures, and even that that raptor that you were walking with is coming fully now forward. Many of the ones that have painted on imagery on them are coming up towards the center of this, almost like this is where a crater would have been made from a great meteor that would have smashed into this area, now overgrown over the years as life has thrived, as the cycles have gone on in nature and time. They begin coming up, and as the first one comes up to the stage and falls to his knees, you see an ape. The Kotal, you got me saying it now, it's not. It's not though. I don't know how he did that. You fucking
said the
brain
snake-
ninja. It isn't
The
though.
snake dragon thing.
Yes,
The snake dragon thing.
the snake
That's how you
dragon
describe
thing.
Yeah.
As it begins snaking its head down, this thunderclaps in the background, and its eyes glow, beams shoot down on the individual, and you begin to see the paint marks on it itself seep into the skin and solidify into true Untamed Creed. So, that's an I was thinking the Codals that are actual D&D monsters, because there is a Codal.
No, he was thinking Quetzalcoatl, like the actual.
The god of Aztec legend.
Yeah.
It was like a feathered dragon.
You're spot on with that. I was completely misunderstanding you. I thought 5e Codal. Yeah, no, you're great. Yep, you nailed it. Cause I thought you were like, oh, it's this. I'm like, no, stop. Don't undermine me. No, mine's cooler. That's a little baby
cooler, Reed.
bullshit.
That's the baby version. Minus the thunder god aspect.
Adorable.
To shelter the forms of our malevolence. Here, come forth and take the creed.
As you see all the creatures begin turning and everything starts looking at both you, Sho, and Faith, as everything is just stopped dead as their leader has now pointed you out.
What did he say? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Come forth and prove that, well, I want you to take the creed. You're in the most disgusting form that any of these people could ever think. And
Fucking
they are
rude.
confused by that, so they want you to come up and make sure you're on their side.
Okay.
I like a show. Should probably get out of here. We should probably run.
I agree, but where are we gonna go? Man,
Fucking away from here.
hell yeah! All right.
Yeah. Thanks for the offer. But no. And I start walking. I just start running.
Fall after her, yeah.
All right. You guys just peace out. You start running away. You guys just hear your footfalls and as you're sprinting away. 60 feet, 120 feet, 180 feet, 200 feet.
I'll look behind me like we're making distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much bigger is everything compared to us? Not just the vegetation,
It's
but like
kind
the
of.
creatures.
It feels. Some of them aren't too much bigger, but most of them are way bigger. It's kind of like you're back to being little kids, and like the world's just much bigger when you're 5 years old. It's kind of
Right.
like that right now for you guys. A little Toy Story effect to a degree as well. Yeah, the world is massive here. So as much as you guys are sprinting, it's kind of like a little run mo when the Meatball Man's coming. A little bit of that stuff's happening right now.
Gotcha.
Zach, Matthias,
Yes.
Anford,
Cuts to us.
what are you guys doing?
I was like, oh no, wait, hold on, I wasn't ready.
Whoa! As you see them catatonically in their state stuck here, what are you guys doing?
So you'd mentioned that the writing on the books disappeared,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on their eyelids. Is that what you said?
It's like reflected in their eyes, really hard to make out. Almost like
What
it
if we
jumped
cut-
into their very eye sockets.
What if we cut their arms off so the book can't be connected to them anymore? I'm pretty sure that's the only option we have left. We have to cut their arms off.
Okay, buddy.
Do you happen to have like a magnifying glass or anything? Your sneaky little tools.
Let me check. Yes.
I will put my hand out.
Take it. Yeah.
And I'll go up to Faith's eyes and just try to see if I can see anything in there.
Really tiny, but you know, it's probably script upside down and backwards. So I doubt it's going to stop you, Luke, but we'll see where this goes.
Are there any spoons in here?
God damn it. God damn it. I know. You got me.
I have a mess kit right here.
I knew it. I knew there was no way. As soon as I'm like, I know the process of this, I'm like, this isn't going to stop him. Anybody else? Stumped. Luke's going to be like, what minor inconvenience is that? I can read all languages. I don't care if it's upside down, backward, you fucking lame noob. Gondor calls.
They really did.
I'm sure
Alright.
we have a spoon.
Does somebody have a spoon on them? You're in like a
Absolutely.
druidic sort of
I've got a mess
sanctuary
kit,
right now.
right? So
Yeah,
I've
I
gotta
have
have
a
a
mess kit. You
spoon.
can take a spoon. Take my spoon.
Yeah. Okay.
And my axe.
Does a spoon's mirror reverse that whole thing?
yeah, absolutely, it would do that.
All right.
It's a concave lens, just like the.
Oh, he knows about concave.
I don't challenge Luke. I just give in. It's over. As you read, you begin to really just get the sense of some very dry, come off to you as primal, basic ramblings of this cult. There's a lot of it talking about the sentiments. As much as you can read any language, sometimes still the translation can still be a little rough. So, but it's able to get across. Sorry, excuse me. It's a classic Brendan Lee Mulligan problem. The food has to go in the same hole I talk out of.
Yeah.
Does it? That's so weird.
Just get an IV.
Yeah, bro.
IV's
Just get one of those.
he suggested getting a mouth on his back so his like producer can shovel in hot pockets or something into his back. for the DMs. Anyway.
Okay.
The sentiments of a polluted and plagued world that needs to be returned to its natural state. I would say you would even get sense that it talks about this black poison that has been put out through the waters of the world, that they have massive concerns and issues over.
I will relay all of that information to my companions.
So they're just.
Oh, we have a
pissed.
telepathic bond, by the way.
With
In case you didn't
With
know.
all of
everybody.
us?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
with
the
everybody.
two of them can't connect to you right now, but Faith
Yeah.
did it earlier, so
Yes.
I'm not getting too picky about this right now.
So they're upset about the tar that the Obsidian Syndicate's pouring everywhere as much as we are. I mean, obviously they're taking a much more scorched earth approach to things, but I mean,
quite literally.
common enemy.
Maybe I don't know, maybe whatever show and Faith are communicating with, they can. I don't know if it's a brain disease or if they have some communication with the assumedly author of this text, but maybe they convey that too.
Well,
There's other books. The other ones, they didn't want to touch the books. Luke, you're here now. There's other books on the shelves. And there's also the glass murals in the room where light's coming in, even though it's an interior underground room. Light shouldn't be coming through those.
There is another book.
Are there is there text on the the covers of the books? Or are they?
They're all lined up still, so you can only see the spines, which have no clear markings on them. So, and anything that's like on the edges, you can't see. So you'd have to pick up the book and then read it in order to see if there's any writings on the front.
Or just look down and up at the books that they're holding.
Do they? Yeah. Do their books have a cover?
Yeah, both of them have a cover, and it is the symbol for the creed.
Okay, so there's no text on it.
Just a symbology. It's an emblem. I honestly forgot what I have in my notes, but we'll just call it the Untamed Creed's emblem, and that's good enough for now.
I will light a torch and keep heat on the vines to slow it down.
Yep.
To try and
You can literally see it crawling up their arms and going up from underneath their skin and going higher and higher. It's kind of like when varicose veins or something happens on a person when they get.
It's like in episode 2 of Justice League when Martian Manhunter is all.
Yeah.
Where is the light coming from?
Who knows? It's coming through the windows, but that's part of the issue. Like, their murals, one has a weeping willow on it and one has a maple tree on the other.
But there's like I can see the source of the light. Like not the source of the light, but like if I were to put a sheet up above like, in front of the light, I could block it.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. I have some kind of tent or something.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to block out all the light in this room.
Okay. It is pitch black. And then all the moss in here begins to glow.
Ooh, pretty.
It is illuminated.
Turn the moss off.
That's not exactly what I was expecting, but
I eat all the moss.
Quick,
Wild
Ganu,
shape
turn
it
into
to
a
go.
cow.
Yeah. I just saw a video of a 6-foot cow, and I'm just like, our world is fantasy enough, man. Like seeing a real 6-foot cow towering over all the other cows, I'm like, that's an encounter if I ever saw one. Or that's a magic cow.
Why is this cow so
Did
buff?
you just look it up, Hunter?
Yeah.
It's that quick, yeah. I mean,
thing
I'm
is
constantly
massive.
seeing things, and I'm just like, this world is wild. Insane. That's just natural stuff in D&D. Yeah, go everyone look it up right now. You get a free look up right now. Get a D4
Free cow
inspiration
lookup.
for looking up the 6-foot cow. Because, like, that's where just, like,
What?
if you as a person
Oh my
can
God.
see this, right, in real life,
This
you're like,
can't be real.
I have no idea. It's the
This is
internet.
this
Oh
can't
my
be real.
Lanta.
There's
There are
a
multiple
video.
photos of that thing, multiple perspectives.
Guys, there's a video.
Yeah, I saw the video, but you never know. Videos
That
get pretty
woman
good.
must be like 3 feet tall. Oh my
But
gosh.
but that's just the
This
thing.
is
It's like
knickers.
like when we think about things like dinosaurs and stuff in our D&D games and stuff, we're just like, yeah, they're big and all. But like our fantasy doesn't really but when you can visualize it like a 6-foot cow, you're like, oh, whoa! It's like seeing a moose for real. You're like, yeah, mooses are pretty big. Then you see it in real life, and you're like,
Moose are huge.
they're nuts. Our sense of scale doesn't hit until you have your primal. You're actually seeing these things, and I feel like, I don't know. I wish I could translate that better to imaginary shit in our heads.
Yeah, so
Even-
Ganu turns into that giant cow and eats all.
And he goes to town. Yeah, I'll do
Oh,
one
okay.
for inspiration for looking up the 6-foot.
So they think that this cow
Yes.
is like a steer, which is the
Oh.
male cow that get castrated before they reach maturity. So
Okay.
and I think they do that usually. Like those are the ones that they want to fucking carry shit and do, you
Yeah.
know, full things.
Those are huge. Yeah.
So that's why it grew so much. Allegedly, in another article I read here,
Look at this. This
eh,
is real. Fuck this shit.
ate 100 pounds of hay
Mm-hmm.
and drank 100 gallons of water a day. And I don't know if that's possible, but allegedly that's a thing.
That's
And
totally
ran
possible.
2 miles every day.
And now it's One Punch Man.
Woke up at 5 a.m. before the crack of dawn, did 300 push-ups.
Justin pointed out, as I forgot, one of the key parts was the air conditioning had to be off. That's key. It throws everything off if it's had the air conditioning.
I think I pointed that out.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I didn't say that.
I fucking.
Yeah, no, like a condition was you could not use AC.
I just try to give credit where it's due, and I just can't do anything right, Mom. I don't know.
So
It wasn't me.
Reed, I really don't appreciate you giving Justin credit when I deserved it.
You should tell stuff.
And you never
about
get
that.
credit. How else you?
And this might be the most adversity you've ever faced in your life.
and look at how well he's advocating for himself.
He's invincible. He's fucking invincible. Dude, if he was like this in high school, he would have been able to go to like the hockey coach and been like, think you made a mistake, but I respect your decision. And the high school coach would have been just like, get on this team, man. We need leadership like that. My God. Everyone else was more upset than Ryan. Everybody. It wasn't even close. Anyway.
The moss that's glowing.
Yeah.
It's just everywhere, or is it like concentrated in an area, or?
I'd say it's like concentrated at like a center type of place inside here, and then also on the ceiling.
Like opposite each other?
Yes, but instead of exactly opposite each other, the ceiling one is off a little bit more to an angle, a bit, so it's not as one-to-one. It's a little off axis. But yeah, they're brushed up and glowing.
If I were to take my torch and try and ignite the moss, is that what we're going for here? Or are we trying to achieve darkness?
Your
really
torch goes through the ground.
Oh, through the ground?
Yep.
Illusion?
Hey, Ganu, you think you can check the same thing for the one on the ceiling?
How tall is the ceiling?
8 feet.
8 feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or like
so
6.
I can easily reach that.
Yeah. Okay. You
So
put your hand in the moss.
I'll take a torch and
Yep. Goes right through.
goes right through.
It's dark again inside here. Yep. Actually, probably because you do the torches, it probably messes with the thing, but for the sake of argument, we're going to keep going.
So those are portals, illusionary doors, some kind of magic thing. Who wants to peek their head in there?
I'll do it.
Anyone? All right.
I peek through the floor.
Okay. As you look through the
I'm
floor,
gonna grab his foot while he does that, just in
Excellent.
case something grabs him. And
dude, they are 2 peas in a pod.
We tie a rope to everybody.
Ganu, as you put your head through, you see a very similar circular-like sanctuary, but this time, in the center of the room is a crystal clear pool. It shimmers softly. It's, sorry, I was scrolling up and down my page. Its surface mirroring the enchanted ceiling above. You see yourself in its reflection. A breathtaking mural of constellations bounce on the other sides of the ceiling beside your head, fitting inside this amalgamation of constellations, this painting and natural wonders. You can feel this calming energy, almost inviting the weary to bask inside it. But then you notice all along the walls are all cracked and shattered mirrors all around inside here. And the same similar growth and greenery is all grown in this area.
I will tell them, the rest of the group, what I saw. It's like a pool down there, and it was reflecting constellations, and it was shattered mirrors all around it, and this is a similar plant growth in there. I'm gonna check the ceiling now. Am I able to jump and like grab an edge of
Yes.
anything?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll pull my head up there. I'll do a nice pull up.
Ice form.
and shove my face through.
In here, you see another circular sanctuary, bathed in a gentle ethereal light, but this time, inside the room, you see a cascading waterfall that seems to be from trickling stream of water from the very top of the ceiling. It travels from the ceiling to the waterfall. It's a very thin trickle, but then you have this massive waterfall on one side of the room that fills the floor up to a point where there's a rock coast, where you're pulling your head up over in some moss patch looking over. You are able to take in the view and not be immediately drowned. You're not in the pool of water that's being formed by that waterfall. You see in the center of that water, a stone pedestal stands isolated. Resting atop it, you see a single emerald green acorn pulsating with some otherworldly energy. In addition, when you look to the back of the room, you find an ornate wooden chest adorned with delicate engravings of woodland creatures.
I come down. Okay, so this one, there's a waterfall and a pedestal with like this green acorn gem thing. And then there was what was it, a chest? Or would you, yeah. There's a chest with ornate carvings on it.
Sounds too good to be true.
Really does. I mean, when we came in this place, it had a very welcoming, serene aura, and it's enraptured our friends here pretty well. Although I am interested in trying to grab that stuff for you. What can you guys think of anything else to try?
What have we done to the vine? So I know the fire was doing something.
The fire is slowing down the progression of its invading their body.
Okay.
Any
Lesser
physical
restoration.
attacks hastened the process.
Lesser restoration did nothing. Ganu rolled a check that he figured he's reasonably confident greater restoration probably won't do anything.
Yeah.
And dispel magic did nothing.
Have we? Is it a curse? Can we try to remove curse? Following the logic that Ganu has expounded to us thus far, would it be reasonable to assume that a curse or a remove curse spell might work in this scenario?
I believe greater restoration can remove a curse.
Oh, okay.
If that's not going to work.
So
Yeah,
no.
I was pretty sure.
Okay.
so.
One curse, including
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to use frostbite on the vines and see if that does anything.
I'd say you see it coats them a bit, and it seems to have the same effect as the flame, and it slows it down, but, it's still ever crawling. It will not get it to stop, but it's not hastening it.
And is the source of the vines from the book itself?
Yes. Faith and show. As you guys are running through the forest, you guys run for the next 10-20 minutes, and then to catch your breath, the two of you are huffing and puffing by one of the trees, and it seems like that thunderous storm is going much longer and much farther than it did before. You can't seem to escape that thunderous cloud above now.
Okay, that was scary. I mean, how did we even get here? We were looking at the books and now we're here. What? Do you
They
remember?
probably transported us, if I had to wager a guess. That's the only explanation that makes sense. Kind of like the mirror world thing, where you touch the mirror, you go in the mirror world, right?
I guess,
So
yeah.
I assume we touched these books or opened these books and started reading, and then
Well, why
got
did
transported
nobody else
here.
come with us?
Do we hear that?
Yes, yes, they said.
Okay.
Start looking around for the source.
It's
As you
icky.
look up in the tree, you can see a about your size orangutan with his tail around the branch as it's lowering itself down to you guys upside down. And as it turns its face to you, it has a big smile, big ears, and completely blackened out eyes.
That's fucking weird.
Lost.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
Yes. Lost souls, I see. You see another one comes down, and you then this one has all like gnarled up, tangled, and destroyed ears, as its eyes are these bright yellow glows, and there's a big smile on its face, and you hear it go, I hear they're not from this land. They're not from here.
No, and we are a little bit spooked, so if you're gonna hurt us, just get on with it.
Why would we hurt such little pups in the wild? You're adorable, to say the least. Bold, bold. I would say bold to be in such forms around here.
We didn't ask to be here.
Oh, another lost soul finding its way to our beautiful jungle. Oh,
Go
there
back
are
to where we
ways
came from.
to escape,
That's
but our friend Tell is nowhere to be found.
Elias.
Al?
Yes, I'm C, he's here, but we've lost our Tell.
You are referring to Tellius.
I don't know what a Tellius is, but I do know what a Tell is.
Could
Oh,
you
where
describe
is
Tell
it?
in greater detail, please?
He
Yeah,
looks
where's
just
Tell?
like us, but his mouth is sewn shut.
Okay.
Okay. Where did you last see Tell?
See, that's the thing. This jungle has a way of messing with our minds. And with every new adventurer here, or tragedy over. And by the way, as they're speaking, like it's jumping from voice to voice. It's not just one talking to you. Like they're finishing each other's sentences as they're talking to you guys.
I thought it was just an orangutan.
What's that?
Oh, I thought it was just the orangutan.
There's
Is there
two.
more?
There's two.
Oh, there's two. Okay.
Yes. Yes, they have the same voice. So that's probably what threw you off there. But two of them lowered themselves down. You had the first one and then the next one. One has blacked out eyes. One has all like torn up black ears. And then they're missing their friend that has a torn up, sewn up mouth.
Got it. Go ahead.
I think the last time I saw him, he was at the center of some crazy get-together of beasts and baboons.
We were probably just at that.
This was quite some time ago. A long, long time ago, and I believe they tried to perform some sort of ritual. Pardon me, on him, but rituals don't work on us like they do the others. We're very special beings
So.
in our jungle. Innate magical powers we feel throughout the primordial natures of the world. And that's how I know you're not of this plane. As he points incorrectly to your guys' position.
Yeah.
I would propose a trick. If you can bring us back Tell, I'll get you out of the forest. It is within our power together. Without Tell, you might end up somewhere else than your home plane. That would not be good.
Definitely not.
Nope. Not at all. And I just kind of threw the telekinetic bond of like, these guys are fucking creepy.
Yup. We got no fucking choice.
The one with the fucked up ears gets right next to your guys' heads, and it goes, "That's not very nice."
Oh boy. I say aloud.
Well, we've run into some scary looking things out here so far, and things that have been trying to hurt us. So I'm sorry if we're not easily trusting of you.
Yeah, we just ran into a giant snake serpent looking thing that was all preaching about returning the forest to its original state and the whole thing. It was kind of...
Oh, probably the Thunder God. That's
Oh, that's who that is. Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Goes on
That
about
tracks.
all sorts of nonsense. But don't be so sensitive. My goodness, my friend. Understandably, there's all sorts of dangers in here. You see the one that got really close to you guys just pick some gigantic bugs that were on you guys again that you couldn't feel because they have numbing agents on them because this is an awful place, and eat them.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, let's go find Tell.
Yeah.
We'll find you if you find Tell. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. I don't think they'll make it. As they go up. As you guys like look up, it's like dark up there, but then you can still see like the glowing, piercing eyes of here, who is just staring back down at you too.
I
Yes.
look at Show. Those orangutans have fucking tails? That's wild.
Are you gonna do this to me right now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I have, to,
either.
I
I have to be a little. I have to be a little bit of a shit. Come on.
And I didn't mean it was orangutan. It's whatever the fucking monkeys are. Whatever
Oh.
type of monkeys.
Yes,
they're like.
monkeys with tails.
Yeah,
Got
they-
it.
There's a lot of
Fucking-
monkeys
Everybody
with
have
tails, my
monkey
dude.
tails.
Yeah, I put so much prep in, but I didn't get the fucking.
They're marmosets.
They're so tiny.
I like how you just threw out Marmoset like
But
that was
these-
your
these
first
are
monkey to
fucking
choose.
Ginormous. Fine, I'll go look it up for you, fucking ungrateful.
No, I'm laughing at Ryan. Like the
howler
first monkey
monkey.
he chose was so specific.
How about a this one? It's a Vervance monkey. It could have been a
Let's do
Vervant
it.
monkey if you want.
Let's do it. Let's
That
do
probably
it.
works.
All right. Let's go.
That's
is
the
that?
type of
What
prep
the
I'll
fuck?
eventually get to. I just don't have all the hours. Sorry about the giant fucking speech I had for you guys. But no, I didn't look up fervent monkeys to break your fucking immersion. My bad.
What book was that?
That is an awesome book.
What, this?
I love that book.
Yeah, what?
I collect tons of these. So like
I don't
have,
know. I don't
this-
know that book, but that
You
looks.
just have a monkey book.
I have well, it's a wildlife of the world. I have a Smithsonian.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, it's better.
Yeah,
I have
okay,
this
okay.
one, but then
But you just had it at the ready. You just have a monkey encyclopedia
yeah,
at
so
the
then
ready.
I have this is the
Why?
plant one. So this is all like
Why?
the fauna and stuff.
Who has that?
Then there's one for the universe here and how the universe
Brother.
works. That-
Brother, why?
Because world building, you fucking little shit. And then
Oh,
for really cool locations, we have natural wonders of the world here. And then I got to get
Oh,
the
my
deep
lord.
sea stuff. But yeah, so all this stuff is great inspirations. That's why Reed's always just like, the best fantasy world is just Earth. It's just Earth. You guys don't understand. There's stuff on here that's just, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it.
It doesn't make any sense. I like something they found in 2018, one of the like rare animals at the bottom of the ocean, as well as far as they could go. I saw that reposted the other day, and it's just what the fuck is that? What is that? It wasn't even scary. It was just like, that's alien. That's as alien as it gets. I don't where any of it's anything.
Yeah.
I don't
Deep
understand.
sea is
There's no
fucked
organs.
up.
There's no nothing. Is it? But it's not just a single bacteria. What is that? I don't know. There are explanations for it, but Reed doesn't understand them. So it's basically magic. Basically magic.
Sounds about right.
Anyway.
Can
I
I try
guess
something
we
real quick before
head
they
back
move
to
on?
the
Yeah. What's up?
So I'm just gonna stand back for a second with Thais and Ganu.
Faith,
And
I just saw you get a 32. Was that from a while ago?
I didn't roll
That's
anything.
definitely.
Okay.
I cast Summon Fae.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like a little Araxis kind of
Yep.
wintry fox comes
Yep.
up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say to it, there's two people. You see them here. When they touch those books, it can understand me when I'm speaking. It can
Mhm.
only speak in Sylvan, but it can understand me.
Okay.
They touch those books, and something happened to them. And I suspect maybe you could help me gain some knowledge by touching the next one and reading it. And I will direct it to read the book.
He gives a nice nod and it jumps
If
up
it-
on there and nudges
If
it
comes
over.
into any issue, try to find them or do something that
Yep.
whatever it can.
As it touches the book, it immediately begins to have the same far off stare and begins
It is
hooked into the
immune to
book.
charmed, if that matters.
Let me think. Yes, it's not being charmed. This isn't being charmed. This sequence. That's kind of the fun of all this. This is no one's like, I'm not forcing. This isn't Laura stuff. It's not. you have
It's not the Laura
forced into
stuff. It's just.
anything.
I mean, we were, but yeah. Carry
Not
on.
true. You just you ventured into somewhere. That wasn't a force.
Oh, this doesn't. No, I don't like that. No.
If you fall
that's
into a ditch, that's on you.
That's a DM comment right there.
If you contract an irreversible disease, that's on me. There's a difference. Okay. I would say you guys see as you are seeing the monkeys go away, over a corner you see a snow fae that is resembling a Araxis turn the corner and look at you guys.
Araxis?
Is that what I think it is?
You have seen me summon this before, so
No, it was more of like
it looks like Araxis, but yeah.
Well,
Give me a second. I want to get a voice for it. Yeah, I think that's. I'm just trying to get.
Joe. Belle. Excuse me. Joe, Faith.
yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Anfirth is concerned for your safety.
We're also
where-
concerned.
Where are
Thank
they?
you.
They are in some temple of sorts. You are in a jungle.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Yes.
These are facts.
You see it very happy with itself. It has said very correct statements, and it is like. It's doing a great
Okay.
job.
Can
Yep,
you
you're
take
doing
a
great, buddy.
message? Can you take a message back to them?
Sure.
If whatever they can do to get us back, we'd appreciate it. We're gonna try to do things too.
Okay.
Cool.
Gonna be tough.
Because you're stuck here with us as well.
No, no. No, I have ways. You're just sort of stuck in this plane of existence. This is a tough one.
Yeah, we kind of
Oh.
gathered that. We made some friends. And when I say friends, I mean encountered some creatures that can hopefully get us out of here.
The Feywilds used to be a part of this place one time.
Oh God. One
It was a
time,
bit too
what
much for
happened?
us.
A bit too much for Faye? No, I've heard it all.
Hey.
We'll be fine, Faith.
I don't even know anymore, man.
You don't know. I don't know.
Do we just go back to that amphitheater?
It's the only other place that's around, I guess. Yeah, why not?
Hey, we're gonna go this way.
Yeah, we're gonna go try to find another monkey.
We've got a monkey to find.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck. Big jungle. There's probably lots of those. But
Yeah, but this one has a sewn mouth. Yeah.
well, be careful. I see a lot of bad things that way, especially some evil entity. It's blocking out the sky.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is true.
Yep.
Okay.
Glad I could help.
Yep. You're the most helpful.
It disappears into snow, and then as it comes back, its eyes like return and turns to you and just conveys everything that you heard, Luke, right back to you.
So you didn't tell them that they were trapped here or anything like that?
They didn't
Their
ask.
bodies are... I can't believe they wouldn't ask that. That's really dumb of them.
We had no reason to think we were not teleported somewhere.
That was more of a commentary on myself.
It's like, we ain't nothing, dude. We're just like, yeah, we're just here. Who knows?
So,
so funny.
when the Fey creature went into the other realm, did the book start growing on it?
It kept trying.
Oh, it
What was
didn't work.
happening?
That's gangster.
It kept like it couldn't grow farther than the initial connection, and then it retracted from the creature when it came
When it came back,
to.
it retract. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So do you think you could go back into that thing? Not right now.
Wait.
Sure.
Oh, great. So if you go back in there and you find them again, can you tell them that, their bodies are like attached to the books, and they're pretty smart. Maybe they have more information on how to fix that.
Okay.
Anything else before he leaves?
Anybody else want to put their orders in, guys? Last call.
Yeah.
Should we go in there after them?
Yeah, can I get a pizza?
And also a side of fries.
Is it dangerous in there, or are they going to be able to make it out, you think?
Not likely. They'll probably die.
So we should help them.
Maybe, but then you might die. Safe.
This
You're
is
safe
how it
here.
ends. This is how it ends.
All right. Well, for now, it seems like you can get out. So just follow Faith, tell her, and listen to anything she says. Stay with her.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
Goes back up to the book, and then you see it zonk out again, and then you hear inside the room something I've been meaning to do for a while, so this is great. First you hear, Fey creatures may be clever, but it doesn't mean they're intelligent. And then as you look over in the room, up by on one of the pillars, you can see Araxis looking at you, and he goes, "Where the 9 bloody fucking hells have you been?"
Oh God.
Nice of you to show up.
That is where we'll end tonight's session.
Where the fuck have you been, Araxis? Doing shit.
He's been looking for you. You guys have been doing some pretty crazy stuff. All right.
Take
I'll
that,
stop recording.
Araxis.